PC fam, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing? I'm up here with Penn and Mars. The rest of the fellas will be joining momentarily, but we're going to get the show on the road because today we got a W host. There's no L host in the building. It's just W's today. Let's get the show started off with a super chat.
What?
Yeah, I think we should.
You trying to go for a world record right now?
I mean, I think super chats are important. Don't y'all, Mars, Penn? Don't y'all?
I think
super
they're
chats
very
are
important personally.
I personally love super chats. I love when they're sent through, and I love when they're read. So I'm gonna read the super chat. That's just what you do when you're a man of the people.
You know what? I love when they're read. I love especially when they are pontificated upon, truly pontificated on. So let's practice some intellectual curiosity with these super chats.
All right, let's do that. 3 Dot Mike says, 1 second, 3 Dot Mike. Let me pull Real Talk in here. I know how much Real Talk loves super chats as well. So let's let the brother get involved. 3 Dot Mike. Thank you. Can we put some respect on the Rockets this year? Nobody talks about them, but I believe they could be legit contenders. 52-30 with Fred. KD is still KD. That's right. Freddie is coming back. So what do we think about the Rockets, fellas? Let's talk about that.
Good team, not great. Second round exit ceiling.
Second round exit is the ceiling.
Yeah.
What have they done this summer to get better?
Get Fred VanVleet.
Freddie, that's a big deal.
And Steven Adams.
So basically get healthy.
And internal development of Reed Shepherd, Amen Thompson, Jabari, Tari. Yeah. And hope KD doesn't regress.
So in order for them to get out of the first round, they would.
Marcus Smart. They got Marcus Smart as well.
Marcus Smart
and
Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich. They got Bogdanovich as well.
That's less huge.
I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I'm just saying those are the moves. And they drafted Marcus Thornton. Bruce Thornton.
Wait a second though. But hold on though, because I also feel like Bogey is not the Bogey he once was, clearly, right? But I mean, just being a shot maker, I think he's still a shot maker. Like he doesn't. I don't know if he has to do too much more than that. Like Mars said, the progression of Reed Shepherd, and then having Freddie back. Does Bogey really have to do much but play 15 minutes and make a couple open jump shots?
Bogey's been trash for like 2 years now.
Bogey's never been trash, but I see what you're saying.
The last time I thought Bogey was making a meaningful impact, he was in Atlanta.
That's fair.
He hasn't been in Atlanta in a while.
He was actually in France, going
in the Olympics
with Steph.
That's fair.
So when he played for the Hawks,
Talking about in the NBA. But he was.
I'm just talking about time period wise.
Yeah.
All right. What was that? 23, 24. Yeah, like that year. It's probably the last time he's been
gracious for 2 years.
But I mean, was Ty Lue really giving him a opportunity and the time to be impactful on that team?
I think he got the time. I think he just didn't produce in the time he got given. But
it
doesn't mean, I don't know if he is washed or he isn't. He might just had a bad time of it in LA. Right. If you want to be optimistic, you can, I guess, believe in him getting back to some Atlanta form. But what I saw in LA last year was not promising at all.
Right. How does Marcus Smart help the Rockets?
Leans into their identity even more of this defensive, gritty team that's trying to maximize the possession battle as much as possible. He forces turnovers with his charges, obviously his hands, high motor, high energy. Like that's kind of what they're trying to build. And then he's someone else who can initiate offense for you. And he's familiar with Ime Udoka as well. So, I mean, that might be a benefit in terms of just knowing how Ime likes to set up and play. Hopefully, he doesn't have too much offensive responsibility. That was kind of the issue I had with him when he played under Ime last time. It was like he thought at times that he was the offense, and you don't really want that. But if he's able to force turnovers, be an elite guard defender, not turn the ball over at a high rate, I think that's how he helps the team. And then if he can make open threes as well. He didn't do that for the Lakers a whole lot last year, but I do think he can make shots. So if he can do that, that would be valuable.
Right. Well, I'm going to choose to be optimistic on the Rockets this year, and so I'm not going to put a ceiling on it. We'll just see who stays healthy. Let's just see who stays healthy, because I don't think they would have been a first round exit this year had they had a healthy roster. So, and also, I heard y'all
Luka-less Lakers. Yes.
Who are they
who
beating?
knows? But who knows? But that's what I'm saying, though. Real talk, like, everything changes in the whole association when health happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have the same matchups, you don't have the same issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might not even play the Lakers. If Luka's healthy, the Lakers might not be there either. You know what I'm saying? So everything changes. So I don't want to go like just, if KD was healthy all year, if Freddie was healthy all year, then they wouldn't have lost the Lakers. They might not have played the Lakers, so I don't want to go too far into it. But I just do believe that things are different last year. Like, for instance, y'all got real nasty yesterday. I was on the freeway listening, and I understand that you were having a little fun, real talk, you know what I'm saying, victory lapping. But like, Denver wasn't healthy last year.
Denver's mid. We're not about to.
Okay,
I'm not allowing no Denver propaganda when I'm up here this year.
Bring
Aaron
240p back.
Aaron Gordon changes everything for that team.
That's it. Bring 240p, swipe it back.
Okay, but you know what we should do? We should get to another super chat. Tupac West Side. Hold on a second. I'll read this. You can go here. Morning, fellas. I've been thinking, if LA got Jalen Smith or another backup big, I think we can manage the 4 spot until the trade deadline. A couple of our guys, excluding Mamu, can play the 4 already.
Actually, I don't know.
You might see some Luka at the 4 hoops, to be honest.
Like on paper, where he's like where it says he's power forward, you mean?
No, I'm just saying, like, spot minutes at the 4 for Luka wouldn't be the craziest thing. Now LeBron's not on the team, so you could do it. You could easily do it if you wanted to go small with your, Colin Sexton plus Austin Reeves plus Quentin Grimes plus Luka, or who's really the 4 in that lineup?
It's getting spooky out here. Look, man, Kaminga.
You have Jared Vanderbilt, right? And Zaire Williams. Yeah. Those are your 4.
Zaire,
options,
maybe, sure.
But he's like Jaden McDaniels frame. So,
hey, better than Jared Vanderbilt. So, man, bring back 2023 Jared Vanderbilt, man. Special player. Hasn't been the same since.
The Lakers are interesting, but I don't think the Lakers have defensive positions. They have Walker Kessler as their 5, and everything else is, just do what you can. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they have defensive positions.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Lakers, y'all. Real talk, you want Jonathan Kuminga?
Yeah, I mean, Jonathan could be cool. You know what I'm saying? As our 4, get up and down the floor a little bit, be a timely cutter. All the stuff that he didn't want to do in Golden State, basically.
Okay.
But he needs to come to the realization that nobody's going to let him be the all-star that he thinks he is. It's just not.
They will in Minnesota.
Hell
what?
No. He'll be having to be a role in Minnesota.
No. But see, that's it's a difference though. Like, at some places when you play a role, you get felt like you're getting put in a box. Like you get felt like you're getting put in your place. You know what I'm saying? In Minnesota, when you got superstars like Ant and LaMelo, you feel like you're contributing. You feel like a superstar in your role. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's different when you got Anthony Edwards out there telling you, well, we got Jaden McDaniels. I know y'all got KD. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you got dudes like that on your team, when you got guys that are letting you know how important your role is, it doesn't feel as much of, oh, I'm just here to rebound and run the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like, nah, over here I'm rebounding and running the floor.
Important.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We can make him feel important. We can throw him a lob or two.
Shit, he's gonna be a speck of pepper in the land of salt. You know, but shout out to JK, man. Mad Max Sports. Top 15 shooting guards since 2000. This is not the real Mad Max, chat. I was hacked. W chat, stay strong. What is he talking about?
Max, I just wanted to let you know you're weak. You're a weak man. You don't have any morals. You don't have any principles nor a backbone. You've been spearheading the boycott, and here you are giving your money away yet again. But we appreciate you for it.
What's up? Wait,
what's prick?
Spineless prick. Wait. Why would Mad Max be boycotting?
For the same reason everyone is boycotting. Which I stand with the boycott. I just don't like how it's affecting me. But I stand with the basis for the boycott.
I mean, it's
okay.
It's
well, I mean, y'all may
all
not,
of us.
Y'all may not have noticed. I wasn't here yesterday, so I must have missed something.
Or they were boycotting based on the events that transpired.
So first of all,
the first day of the boycott.
It's really like the third day of the boycott.
But if y'all remember on Wednesday,
I mean, it's super chats. It's every
the super chats.
It's a lot of things. It's a lot.
This is important. Ox is about to say something very important. He did read the super chats. So, first of all,
on Wednesday I read the super chats.
Yes, this is very important to realize. So every single time this has ever happened, and I believe it's happened about 2 to 3 times in the last year, where somehow the stream has ended either by accident or because Ron, just got emotional or something and canceled the stream. The super chats have always been read. So on Tuesday, when the show got cut, I screenshotted all the super chats and I read them on my show. Which, granted, it's not necessarily the same thing, but somebody cares about these super chats. And right now we're being impacted by
somebody loves you, baby.
Somebody absolutely loves you. And the second,
did you see the verses last night?
No, I heard about it.
Joe spanked. Yeah, Joe.
Well, of course, Joe is a GOAT. People don't understand Joe on another level. They don't know. Joe got 4 classic albums, no skips.
And on Wednesday, Ox actually did read all the super chats. From what I realized,
well, hold on.
What I remember, there was like a member chat I think you missed, but
the thing is, we typically don't ever read the blue ones anyway. And
no, that's fair. I'm not talking about that.
Camp, so
I'm not talking about that. I think you missed a green members chat. So, anyways, and there was like a couple of new members that we didn't announce. But point is, we're getting better, and also this is impacting all of us because we have an awesome topic today, and we didn't even get to announce it because we got to the super chats right away.
Well, no, we're still going to announce it. The thing is, when I'm hosting, I don't typically like to because now
he does
I understand
the super chats in real time. Usually, Ox does. Yeah. Well,
and then also the thing is, I don't always like to announce the title too early because everybody doesn't get there at the very beginning of the show. So I kind of like to warm up into it and then go straight to it. That's just how for the live viewers.
That's fair. But I think about 60%. 50% of people probably watch this afterwards. So
if they're gonna watch it afterwards,
they watch afterwards.
They can wait 10 minutes and still see it.
They can see the title. Yes, they can see the title.
But either way, though, real Max. I know this isn't you, and real talk. I just want you to know that wasn't me shopping at Target yesterday. I'm staying short. That was not me. I don't go to Target to get my socks, drawers, and toiletries. That wasn't
What's wrong with Target?
I heard we're supposed to be boycotting.
Us is boycotting.
Nice.
That's what. But
of
course,
why are you guys boycotting? If you don't mind.
And also, I want to let y'all know too.
We were boycotting Target.
That's where they at. I'm telling you, that's where they at.
Target is a place where they
Target, Whole Foods, Sprouts. Well, I'm telling you, y'all better get up in there.
HEB. I don't know if HEB is national. That might.
I don't know.
We don't got that chain. If you in Texas, check out HEB.
Shit, y'all better get
Just
up in
saying.
that target, man. Well, actually, no, don't get in target. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, do y'all want? Let's do that. Do we have any idea who the top 15 shooting guards are since 2000?
Kobe would be 1, D Wade would be 2, Harden would be 3.
Well,
Tracy would
Tracy
be 3.
McGrady and Tracy McGrady would be dead in this example. Like, what are you doing?
And then T-Mac would be 4.
No.
And then
Okay.
and then I don't know who comes after that.
Anthony Edwards.
Oh, Iverson, I guess.
Oh,
You
yeah,
guess.
Yeah, Iverson.
AI, yeah.
Iverson.
Manu Ginobili.
He's better than
Then
Ginobili.
then Devin Booker. Then
Did you say Manu?
I don't
Or
know.
am I tripping?
I'm
No,
expecting.
but I
I'm
can't be
expecting
bothered
some.
to- I
I'm
can't be
expecting
bothered
some
to
Brad
argue.
love. If you already.
What do you
got
mean
to
you
these
can't be
guys.
bothered? You look at the panel that's on
bothered
the
to
screen
argue.
right now. You're gonna get the
And then
Manu
you guys
backup right
say
now.
Manu, and then
Well, you sitting here listing off your crappy list, missing.
Just name yours off.
Yeah, go
Malik.
ahead.
Hey, Malik Monk.
Oh, Ray Allen. Yeah, forgot about Ray Allen.
Are we talking top 15 shooting guard peaks? Or are we talking
Nah,
top
just-
15 shooting guard careers? Because
however you
if it's
wanna-
careers, get the fuck out of here.
We're just having fun shouting out guys that
Well,
we think could
told
be
us
in
to
here.
move on because Manu Ginobili's name was brought up, so I think we should move on now. He doesn't want us to spend any more time on it. So
Who doesn't want us to?
Max, he sent a super chat. He said
Max
we said
isn't a
Manu. So let's
Manu
move on.
fan like that.
Oh, I didn't see
No, he
that.
just thinks that we glaze him. By we, you guys. I would never. But you
I
guys.
mean,
Vince
he
Carter.
definitely gets glazed
I
up
mean,
here.
He's
Vince Carter
glazed.
played.
He was glazed on your peaks list for sure.
Because he came ninth.
Hey, Mars, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that kid that was on there.
Okay.
The kid that looked kind of like his background was like a little orange, just like a darker color. That was on the
Look
shooting
at
guards.
people's backgrounds. Was he
What?
Was he Caucasian or spicy white?
I thought there was. I don't know the difference. I thought there was both.
One
What's
looked
spicy
more
white?
Caucasian than the other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, the more Caucasian looking one. He had like the lighter hair, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Hoop Venue. That's
What's
shout out to Hoop
spicy
Venue.
white?
What's it? What is
this
it?
a
Hoop
British
venue?
thing?
Yeah, Hoop Venue. Yeah.
Hoop venue.
Shout out
Okay,
to
I
him.
got to check. I got to check.
That's basketball 101, Ox.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. I really liked a lot of what he was saying. There were some times he was kind of just throwing me off with some stuff, but I like where he was coming from. Though it looks like he really loves hoop. So that's a big
He
deal. Like
definitely does.
if you just love basketball, that's a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the real hoop lovers out there. Shout out to Tyler. I like that kid. Jerome 1587. At the rate they're going, do y'all think Zion and Ja will make the Hall of Fame?
Hell no.
I do not think so. No.
Yes, I do. The Hall of Fame in China.
Wait, no, but hold on, no, Pin. At this rate is a big deal. Not what do you think is going to change in their career and what's going to happen.
He said the
says
Hall of Fame
at
in
this
China.
rate.
That's what he said. He said the Hall
Yeah,
of
so
Fame
I
in
think
China.
something's
yeah.
going to
Oh, my
change.
bad.
Where they play is going to change.
Oh, okay.
Zion
Yeah,
may make
Ja's career
the-
is on a negative trajectory, and I just don't think Zion plays enough basketball.
Zion may make the AVA Hall of Fame. Salute.
The AVN?
Hey, if
The AVN, yeah, there we go. The AVN Hall of
this
Fame.
way, make UNBA Hall of Fame.
I already got my tickets to that next year too. The AVN Awards in Vegas.
I knew you was a freak, nigga. I knew it. I knew you was a freak, nigga.
Trying to
Hey,
No
how
idea
much
what
them
this
tickets
is.
is though? How much them tickets?
Adult AVN is, I think, adult video or
How much
something.
them tickets?
It depends on if you want to go to like the after parties and stuff, or if you just want to
Of
go to the
course I
show.
do.
If you
Of
want to
course.
if you want the 3-day pass. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
You know the payment tiers.
It's not a big deal. It's right there. Everybody got access to it
Where is it at?
in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Shit, you think
Yeah.
I'm not finna run into a Bella?
Hit me up with them prices.
You got a promo
I'll
code.
shoot you the link.
You got an affiliate
Yeah,
link.
shoot
Ox, you got an affiliate link.
No, I'm not an affiliate.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's get moving. Wait, did we?
It's 11:30
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
we
morning
ready,
on the
we
East Coast. This is a family show. What are we doing here, man? Jeez.
Well, it's 8:27 over here. So, and it's still a family show. So we ain't say nothing.
The kids are at school. Okay, fair.
Not over here.
fair.
And our kids don't start school over here until September 1st. Actually.
That's true.
Yeah, some people are starting a lot earlier than I remember.
Well, no,
I
in
used to start,
so
Not quite
like
this
late
early, but yeah.
August.
So in California, they start school. We used to start school like mid-August, early August. Just up here in the Pacific Northwest, they don't start school until September. So there was one year when we first moved up here where my kids got out of school in the middle of May, and then didn't start. And since we were moving up here, they didn't go back to school until like September 12th or something like that. So they got a long
they had
ass
a blast.
break.
Yeah, they had a ball.
Shit, we was going all over. We was at Disneyland and all types of shit.
It's been nice.
Culture, you ain't lying, bro. But let me stay focused. All right, so look, so today, what we're gonna do, y'all, is we're gonna build the most unbeatable NBA Finals team. Now, what that means is we're doing a draft. I know how much y'all love drafts. In fact, chat, go ahead and give us an order right now. I thought Swiper was going to be here. He was having some difficulties, so he might pop up later. But either way. Actually, what y'all want to do? Should we do the draft now?
So are we all drafting? We're all drafting a team?
Yeah, we have our own team.
Yeah, so we
Oh,
are.
that's amazing. That's even better.
Of how many people?
Wait, real quick. So I want to ask y'all a question because Swiper said he can beat to a setup like the second half of the show. So do y'all want to?
No, we don't care.
No? Damn, that's fucked up, Mars.
We don't.
No, we're good.
Pen, real talk, y'all second that?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I care about him.
I mean, I care about him, but this is a democracy.
Friend in me. Okay,
this is a democracy.
I don't have time for people who are late.
There you go.
Keep the show on the road.
Okay. Well, let's do it because
you do a show with me all the time, so you just lied.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I can't start the show.
Okay, I want to be clear. First of all, real talk, just so you have the other side of this. When we are on a show and you are late, he talks shit about you for 8 straight minutes while we waiting for you. So, I mean, in fairness, he absolutely does care.
We know what to do. But
also, for
the only other option, y'all, would be to do some pocket watching.
When I have other people, I'll leave. Like
the only other option would be to do some pocket watching and talk about the top 10 salaries of.
I'm good on pocket watching, but if you guys want to pocket watch, you can. I'll just.
I'm cool. I'd rather do this draft.
So
yeah, Ron complaining about Paul George when Devin Booker was right there and has made more money than Paul George.
Complaining
so
about
so y'all telling me Paul George is a better number one option than Devin Booker?
Paul George at his best has been better than Devin Booker at his best. That's what matters. Yeah.
Paul George has never been as good as 23 or 21 Devin Booker.
2019 Paul George would like a word.
I have a screen right here which shows every single Finals MVP in case people need a refresher on who's won Finals MVP.
If you don't know,
actually, what I got pinned is I went to the what's it called, the tier maker. We could do it from there. Actually, we could do it from there, and they got pictures too, and the pictures are in color.
Dope.
Can we draft the same player twice? Like, can I get 91?
That's what we're going to. No. So whoever gets 90J, 92J, every other J is off the
How many unique Finals MVPs are there?
There aren't enough.
There is enough, Pin. There is enough.
But
it depends how many people.
40 people.
Are we drafting 5 people? Are we drafting 10?
Ron told me 10.
Are we drafting 8?
Ron told me 10.
We're gonna draft. We could do.
If there's 40 people, there's 4 of us. 10 times 4. It's 40.
Yeah, there's enough.
So we weren't
gonna do a 10-man roster either way. So.
Man, I was about to draft JJ Wade.
Okay, I gotta check your math, Mars.
Look, it doesn't matter. There's
more. This is correct.
There's more than enough.
Thank you.
On this tier maker though, if we do it this way, to where we have the pictures and everything, the furthest we can go back is to Jerry West.
The first Finals MVP.
That's the first Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Okay.
69.
Yeah.
So
we good. We good.
So, okay. Just clarity here. From 69. Like I'm actually gonna count this up. We
have enough, bro. Trust me. There's enough. There's enough. There's only 4 of us here. It doesn't matter.
I mean, if there's 40 different people who have won it, then yeah, there's enough. And we could have drafted 10-man teams if we wanted.
We're not doing a 10-man roster anyway. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna do like 8. You get 5 and 3 subs. You know.
Oh, so we're doing 8-man rosters. In which case, perfectly fine.
However, we got to do it to make sure that you know what I'm saying we get it done. That's how we're gonna do it. No worry about it. Or and if we only get 5, we only get 5. But there's only 4 of us up here, so make it work, y'all. Don't worry about it. We got to be innovative.
Who gets first pick?
Check. Y'all do it one more time because those are long. Those are gone.
Somebody sent a super chat with the order. First one, that's what we going with.
Nice little
What?
money scheme, I guess.
Yo, straight up, the most exciting way to do this would be to do rock, paper, scissors right now for the number 1 pick.
That's fine. Ready?
This would be to draft every final.
Okay,
but,
hang on. Okay, so wait, who going first? Whoa. Who going first? Like who round? Like
Mars versus Pin, go first.
Okay.
Are we going
rock,
on shoot? Or
rock,
scissors?
paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Oh.
Yo, what are you doing? You gotta time this shit up. I know you're gonna cheat. I know you're a scumbag.
I'm just waiting for you to go 3, and then I'm gonna show on 4.
Are you that lazy?
Yes.
Fucking hell, bro. You
All
ever
right,
been
come on, Pin.
Okay.
Come on, Pin. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right.
I saw the delay.
Won it.
Yeah, he delayed. Yeah,
I did not delay. I promise. I was going paper the whole way through. Okay. So,
we'll never know.
So
you out.
Don't know how to play rock, paper, scissors.
I don't know. Or he don't know.
Mars.
He
I was
knows.
there. I was ready to play.
Do you know how many
All I gotta do is show on the 4th one. Why I gotta do the rock, paper, scissors part if he doing it?
Stop acting like you ain't used to.
Just stop it, man. I know your brain was gonna go there. I just want to say, I just want to say, Mars.
That lotion bottle is right behind the computer over there, and you over here acting all shy.
What lotion?
You used to it. Yeah, you Mars. You know what I'm talking about, nigga.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Just make sure whatever you're using is
This is a family show, real talk.
It's Friday.
AVN and the lotion. What are we doing?
It is Friday.
Hey,
did he choice?
Never mind. Look, I think that the chat has spoken. It looks like we're going Pin, Mars, Ox, real talk.
Yes.
And
real talk. Don't worry, real talk, because unfortunately, as much as I hate it, we will do snake.
Oh, okay.
That's why going in the middle when there's a snake draft is terrible.
Yeah, it's the worst.
You get no advantage. You just
I really hate snake drafts, but that's what it is, y'all. Excuse me.
Well, Penn's taking Michael Jordan, so we can.
Yup.
Well, hold on a second. Let me share this.
Mars is taking LeBron James. So.
No, the hell I am not. What?
What? I know exactly who you're taking. Mars is taking 2001 Shaq.
Like what? LeBron James. Okay. You might get LeBron because I think Ox is gonna take Paul Pierce. So I think you're gonna get LeBron.
He might. What are we waiting on?
What are we waiting on?
Ox to pull up his.
Okay, got you.
Okay.
Yeah, Ox. With the first pick, I take 1993 Michael Jordan.
For my first pick, this is based strictly on what they did in those finals, right?
Yeah.
So which Shaq do we want? Because there's just 3 amazing choices.
Hold up, Pin. Which Jordan did you want?
1993.
Okay, so just to be clear, Jordan is off the table. There's no other Jordans available.
Boom.
I wasn't gonna draft that overrated.
6-0, 7-0.
Damn, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's a wrong answer for whatever Shaq I go with.
There's a right answer.
One already.
No, really. I'm gonna go with the Shaq that made free throws in the finals. So,
smart.
Give me 02 Shaq.
%66%.
In 2000, he shot 39. I mean, shit.
Oh, you said 02 Shaq?
Yeah, 02 Shaq.
You know what's insane? I picked the Jordan who shot 69% from from free throw line. But 40% from three.
Hacker Jordan.
50-40, 70 Jordan. I picked the 50-40, 70
66% free throw shooting Shaq. You can't even hack a Shaq. It's over.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna take 94 Hakeem.
Interesting.
Real talk. You got 2 picks.
Let me get. Greatest finals performance of all time, 2016 LeBron James.
Do you actually believe that?
I think it was close
I do
enough.
right now.
I think it was close enough.
I was just I don't know.
And I need a big low key.
Magic Johnson played the 5 in 1980.
You could always get Willis Reed.
Someone just says, shame on you, football.
Man.
I just want to
Shame
be
on
clear.
Picking
Y'all-
loser years.
Y'all are too free spirited. I know for a fact that I win almost every single PC draft,
Give me Kareem.
and it ain't gonna be no
Which
different. here.
one? 71.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, the one where he was like actually still like elite, not
Goods?
getting back. Yeah.
What?
Okay, so 71.
Not
71
giving
Kareem.
back
I mean, the options are 71 and
Ugh.
85. Respectfully, one is like way better than the other.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but still. Okay, it's on me.
For the losers in chat like football, these are finals MVPs. So that means we can't pick 17 LeBron because bum ass Bron didn't win that year. So why would I? It's not even an option. Thank you.
Okay, I'm taking 2003 Tim Duncan.
Ugh, fuck.
So I knew you was going Hakeem and Duncan. He trying to stifle my goat. He trying to stifle Shaq. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring back Shaq and Kobe. And go
Damn you!
2009, and we're gonna go 2009 Kobe Bryant.
I hate you.
You didn't want
I mean, I wasn't gonna.
Real talk of fake Kobe fan, by the way, but you know, it's cool. Could have had Bron and Kobe, and he was like, nah, Kareem. But shout out to you.
Because the pigeons are slim for bigs, really. You gotta go
Is
ahead
that?
and get one. Yeah,
not really.
I mean, 2023, you know what I'm saying?
All right, Pin, you got 2 picks.
Give me. Okay. Give me 2019 Kawhi Leonard.
No surprise.
No surprise. The
I was
agenda.
hoping- He's gonna make it
I'm good. I'm not doing that. Pick somebody else.
Nope.
You have Kawhi. Ox can be a dictator if he wants. We know you have Kawhi. Whether
All right,
he puts it
okay.
out there or not.
All right, okay.
Is this because you wanted Kawhi, or is it because you
But if
realized
he really
that I'm
wanted
already
Kawhi, he would have took Kawhi, but he didn't. So you know,
okay?
I was just gambling. I was just gambling. I forgot.
You
he wouldn't
forgot-
have made it back to you because Kawhi was gonna be my next pick. So he wasn't gonna make it back.
Okay.
Okay, well it's okay. Let's go.
So, we are running out of centers, and I better pick one quick
What I'm
because
saying.
I mean,
That-
you got the 2023 Finals MVP.
I know that's who you're gonna get. Just get Jokic, bro.
I promise you, my brain was not going there.
Oh.
So, like y'all can think what you want to think. About
He wants
Jokic.
Willis Reed, guys. He wants Willis Reed.
I was thinking about.
Here you go. I'll give you 77 Bill Walton here.
Wes Unseld won the Finals MVP.
Oh, Walton was on there, huh?
He
you
was,
know
yeah.
what?
But I'm good with
Bill
it.
Walton would have been a good sneaky pick.
Yeah,
I'm so tempted with 72 Wilt.
Moses also won the Finals MVP.
Fuck that shit. I'm not real talk, bro. I mean, sorry, I'm not Chilltown.
Okay. Close
You know what? Give me 77 Bill Walton.
Nice. Give me 2022 Steph Curry.
I hate this nigga, bro. Why I feel like Mars already got like 15 players?
Because Shaq is worth 12, Kobe is worth another 12, and Steph is worth another 12. So I got 36 people for it.
The funny thing about it is Andrew Wiggins should have won the Finals MVP anyway. So.
Nah, facts. And guarantee if he did, he wouldn't have been drafted today.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm a dumbass. All y'all already picked your centers. Fuck.
Yeah, but I didn't want to bring anything up because I wanted.
I wasn't even thinking about it. I wasn't thinking defensively. Fuck. I was just thinking like my roster. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Built the greatest defense of all time.
Oh, so you allowed to move the banner? Because like we can only just see your forehead.
Oh, that's okay.
Good viewing experience, I guess.
I think it's more important for them to see the banner than me.
Guys, we're live Monday to Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Absolutely.
Just in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah. I don't think they need to see it. I mean,
just in case y'all forgot, this is where you can find us. Okay, who I got? I got Hakeem and Tim Duncan.
That's a good
Basically took 2 centers, man.
I mean, you know who you want. You want that Boston man.
He's gonna be there. I don't gotta.
He is. He's not wrong. He is gonna be there for a while.
I'm not tripping. So. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get 86 Larry Bird.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Remember, Magic played the 5, real talk.
I have my 5, so I'm good.
Just in case you want some versatility.
Versatility. Okay.
I mean, guarding 1 through 5, you can have 2
KD.
people do it.
Give me 17 KD. Thank you.
It was between him and Steph, and I was like,
let me just get 17 KD.
Bird's gone, right?
Yeah, Bird is gone.
Bird's gone.
I low-key need a point, though. Well, I got LeBron James. It's interesting because now it's like
you need some
playing the 4
players
for real.
Shit, you got KD and LeBron.
But then I need like
shit. Kevin Durant gone too. Steph gone.
I need a guard though.
You go Braun.
Nah.
You need a guard.
Give me
Braun. Either one.
Give me 21 Giannis.
Oh God.
No.
Okay, so you are making it back to me anyway. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's okay. All right, real talk. You won. Let's just go. Let's just go ahead and end this shit now.
What did he win?
He won nothing. Okay, Mars.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh, is it on Ox? My bad.
Yeah, it's on me.
I'm nervous, man. I hope the dude that I want to drop to me actually drops to me.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about it. I'm not getting who you want.
How you know that?
Because I know ball. I want
take Chauncey?
Yeah, I want 04 Chauncey.
How many people did you say were dropped?
I low-key was thinking about him like just to fill out my little point guard.
Yeah, let's go 7 or 8.
Okay.
As long as there's players on the board, we just keep going. As long as we all have a player, someone gonna take Cedric Maxwell.
I mean, somebody should take Cedric Maxwell
and Wes Unseld. Who averaged 9 points and 11 rebounds per game. Sorry, my bad.
Let me get 2011 Dirk.
Oh, fuck you, man.
That's a cool pickup.
It is a cool pickup.
But he's starting Steph and Dirk.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, I'm making your starting lineup, so you can.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I do have a question though. Do the first 5 people you draft have to start?
No.
I mean, you're the coach, bro.
Okay, perfect.
It's your team.
Whew. Okay. Give me. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Let me just double check. Yeah. Give me 2023 Nikola Jokic and give me 2006 Dwayne Wade.
Nice. Very nice.
Those are good, very good pickups. Those are very good pickups, young man. Not going to lie to you. How smooth was finna get Jokic, no doubt.
I was gonna get D Wade. So Bill Walton is going to the bench. Nice. So Steph, Kobe, Shaq, Dirk.
Jokic, my 4, bro. Oh, damn.
Ooh, yeah.
Bill Walton, Kawhi.
Nice.
Oh.
Can we scroll down, please, so I can see the options?
Yeah, we got to see.
Thank you. Yeah, because there's a lot of repeats.
A sneak pickup, because Chauncey like works as far as team construct on a lot of teams.
Let me get 69 Jerry West.
Just to give people a reminder, Dwayne Wade averaged 35 points in the finals.
We know what he did. Yeah, we know what he did.
You know what he did. We got chat members who were 2 months old when that shit happened, so they might discredit it.
I wish we could draw for repeat players, man.
So do I.
Low-key got
I would have drafted 6 Michael Jordans.
No, you wouldn't have.
Right.
Nah, facts. I would have. Jordan passes to Jordan.
Got all the shooting.
Jordan cuts. Pass to Jordan in the corner.
Well, you got KD. I wanted KD. KD would have been my pick over Dirk, but things happen. I would add Steph and KD spacing around Shaq. Kobe, KD isolation.
Okay, who next?
That's on me.
Ox.
All your FCs are available, bro.
Yeah, I know. Well, a couple of them.
You a big Paul Pierce guy. You a big Jaylen Brown guy. Both available.
I got this.
I'm known as the Magic Johnson hater up here.
I got this stuff.
Notice nobody has drafted Magic Johnson.
Well, I got Steph. I mean, now Chauncey Billups.
I'm just saying, though.
But I got
I'm
Steph.
just saying. Yeah. Chauncey Billups got picked up before Magic. So I
thought you picked Magic.
Yo, I just want to be clear.
You did not think Real Talk picked Magic.
Hang on, real
not
talk.
true, but I thought somebody picked Magic.
Real talk. I took your advice, and I'm starting Dwayne Wade at the point guard.
Facts.
So there you go, right?
You cooking?
Because I got Jokic at the 4. I really don't need a typical point guard.
So real talk, are you on this go around? You're not going to pick Magic. You're not going to pick Magic, right?
I'm running my whole offense.
Now he's trying to negotiate.
I have to actually.
Go ahead and get Jaylen Brown, man. He right there.
Because I still need a point.
Mars, this is
have LeBron.
He
Mars,
doesn't.
I keep saying it, but I do have LeBron.
Mars, is it fair to say I have 2 of the 3 best passing big men ever?
Yes, that's fair.
I don't need a point guard.
I wish KG had the Finals MVP, man.
Yeah, me too.
So if I just start,
that would have been my second pick, third pick.
Braun at the 1. Right. I just start Braun at the 1. Let me look at my team real quick. Okay.
You're in jumbo.
Kareem at the 5, Giannis at the 4, KD at the 3.
Oh, Magic's off the board. Which Magic did you take?
87.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
I need somebody that can play like the 2, but that can shoot.
1989.
I'm not taking.
You don't want Joe Dumars?
Actually, I mean,
shit, Rick Barry right there.
Ricky is right there.
Rick Barry, John Havlicek, Andre Iguodala,
right
Jaylen Brown, Shea.
I said shooting.
Oh shit, I forgot SGA.
SGA is there. I like SGA.
Brunson's not here, but Brunson is technically available.
Yeah, Brunson should be available, huh?
Yeah, he did win a Finals MVP. He's just not on the tier thing.
We can fill him in.
Yeah, Brunson is available.
I need somebody that can shoot, bro.
You got 2 picks, real talk.
I do have 2 picks, huh? Let me go ahead and pick up SGA just because I just need I just feel like I need some.
Need a shot maker.
He needs some talent. That's what he needs.
Why does this say? Why does Larry Bird look still available? Didn't he get taken?
Because he's not.
Because there are multiple Finals MVP, so it's like
he has 3 of them.
Okay, got you.
Like Shaq is still up there.
Okay, got you. Yeah, that's what makes this confusing. Okay.
Damn, Will Chamberlain still up there?
He is.
I still need some shooting. But give me Wilt though.
Oh, fucking hell.
Give me Wilt.
So
72 Wilt.
Oh.
But I was thinking about taking a player I actually like.
All right, let me get Paul Pierce off the board.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
So you took Shea and Wilt?
Yep.
All right. You, Mars.
So I got Steph, Kobe, Jerry West, or whatever. Demon 3-guard lineup. Dutch, Shaq. Can you scroll down, please?
Yep.
I was actually thinking about taking 14 Kawhi, but I've
19 Kawhi's gone.
Drafted. Yeah, that's on. Yeah, I forgot.
It's unfortunate.
The Pigeons are getting slim.
Yeah, it's just about what do I want on my team. I think I'm gonna go with 74 John Havlicek.
All right.
Another point forward, 2-way wing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. Who you got, Pin?
Okay. Now it is time to complete the dynasty. Give me 2025, 2026 Jalen Brunson.
We can't move him anywhere because he doesn't exist.
I got you.
We know
Go
you
ahead.
have him.
Who else?
And let's complete the New York dynasty. No, I'm just kidding.
But are you just kidding?
No, I'm not. Am I? Yeah, give me 1970 Willis Reed.
Okay, so after that, my team is very white.
Yeah, so you've lost already.
No, facts, because I'm about to add another white man. 1975 Rick Barry.
Every shooter that I want, they be like, "Oh, let me get him." Damn. Team can't guard, but you damn sure can put ball in hoop.
Who can't guard?
Your team can't guard. Sorry.
I guess.
Wait, who'd you take?
Rick Barry.
Rick Barry.
The only guy on my team who can't guard is Stephen Dirk.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Rick Barry can't guard nobody on my goddamn roster. Not a one.
No, yeah, your roster, sure, but that doesn't mean they can't guard. It's a different thing.
Take Moses Malone.
Good pick.
Malone. Go ahead, real talk. You got 2 picks.
You don't know who you got left?
Nah, I know. I'm actually not mad at Give me Joe. Give me Joe Dumars.
There you go. I don't know why you slept on him the first time.
I'm not mad at that pickup, to be honest with you.
Tony Parker's still on the board too. 07.
Yeah, I know he is.
This is your last pick, real talk.
This is my last pick.
Yeah.
I get one final one.
Yeah, everybody else has one more after this.
Okay.
I still got let me see. I got Braun, Kareem, KD, Giannis, Shea, Wilt, Dumars. Probably need like one more passer on there.
Where's Unseld passed?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure did.
I would have drafted Paul Pierce, but I shouldn't have said nothing. Then Ox drafted him.
Pretty sure Ox was born to draft Paul Pierce.
I don't think people actually listen during these drafts, but that's neither here nor there. Talking about the chat, I just don't think they listen to the draft as it unfolds.
They don't. Trust me, they don't.
But shout out to you guys, though. Appreciate you guys for watching. Not listening, but watching.
I might as well stick with my defensive. Or should I take IT?
2015, right there.
I know. I'm thinking about it. I don't want no defensive liabilities on my team like you. So yeah, let me get service man, do it all man. 2015 Andre Iguodala. Thank you.
Not gonna lie, that would have been my next pick.
He wasn't a god to you because he was gonna be my
pick.
We
could guard everybody. We rebound and we push and we pass.
Stop gloating.
Dominate in transition.
Bragging is not nice. Real talk.
Oh yeah, you gave your team a very questionable outside shooting. I see what you did.
Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap this thing up with James Worthy.
Oh, nice.
Also would have been my next pick.
No Jaylen Brown for Ox.
I was asleep on that. I should have picked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jaylen Brown. 24 Jaylen Brown.
Fuck. Okay. So I have a pick between Isaiah Thomas, Tony Parker, Dennis Johnson, JoJo White, Cedric Maxwell, and Wes Unseld.
You get.
I mean, Isaiah Thomas is obviously the pick, right? That's the top point guard of all time.
Okay, give me Zeke. The only reason I'm even thinking about this is because I just drafted Jalen Brunson, and I'm not sure how these two are supposed to play together.
So how many players are actually left? Like, if we were to keep going, how many people are actually left?
We got
4.
Wes Unseld,
we got
White, Dennis Johnson, Cedric Maxwell. I mean, we can pick another one.
Yeah, might as well just take the last 4.
Okay, cool.
Okay, go ahead. Payne.
Okay. Give me. I really don't have a choice, do I? I have to pick Wes Unseld. So okay, fine. Fuck. Pick Wes Unseld. I wanted to pick Tony Parker, but like, I mean, am I tripping? I'm gonna have like 3 point guards coming off the bench.
Right.
You know what? Fuck it. No. Give me Tony Parker.
You didn't want to save Tony Parker for real talk? He needs a point guard.
No. Give me Tony Parker. I believe in skill. And fuck Wes Unseld. No offense.
I'm gonna get Cedric
Maxwell. Wes Unseld?
I'm gonna take Cedric Maxwell.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, Mars.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's okay.
You know what we're gonna do? This is gonna be the second time Nikola Jokic gonna come off the bench to balance out my lineups.
People gonna realize it's hard to build around people like that, man.
It's really not, but
yeah, it is. But it's cool, especially when it's an all-time scale, because everyone in an all-time draft is good on offense.
Yeah, because I got to think about he got to guard Kareem and Shaq.
That's right.
Don't
even waste your time trying to get him to guard Shaq.
I will take Dennis Johnson.
Nice. But this is where it helps that Kawhi can play a little bit of 4.
So real talk against JoJo White and Wes Unseld?
No, he has to choose between them.
Oh, so one of them is going to be undrafted.
Absolutely.
That's tough.
Just to deal with Shaq big ass for a couple minutes. Give me Wes.
JoJo White, the worst finals MVP ever.
Hang on. There's no way in hell you think Wes Unseld can deal with Shaq for even a couple of seconds.
He's gonna foul him. That is fouls.
Somebody has
6
to
foot
do it.
7.
That's why I dropped
6'7" Wes
from the line.
Guarding Shaq. If you thought Scott Pollard looked helpless,
they talking about people to pick up fouls on Shaq, but I got 66% from the line, Shaq.
No,
foul's not gonna be worthwhile.
we are not
I'm
letting
locked
Real
in.
Talk
I'm
sell
locked
you
in.
on West Unselled Shaq guarding hoops.
Well, I mean,
Nope.
I got Hakeem, Tim Duncan, and Moses Malone. So
Yeah, you know what they call
Yeah, I
You
do
got
have
you
Wilt,
got a big
guys.
front
L
court. Yeah, you got a
I
big
do
front
have Wilt, guys.
You
by the
left
way.
me with
Good for
3
Wilt.
point
Talk
guards
shit.
off the bench because you decided to hoard up all the centers. Man,
well,
Shout out to
I forgot
JoJo
you
White.
got
No
Wilt.
disrespect to him. He obviously it was a tough draft to make it, and one person had to not get drafted, and it just was him. So we should put him in the D tier right there, so everyone knows that he was undrafted.
So now, are we making our starting fives?
Sure.
Yeah, if y'all want to do that, sure. Why not? Let me see where's JoJo. Let's make sure.
I'm interested in yours, Mars. Go ahead.
Hold on, let's do it in order. Let's do it in order. We'll go
Yeah,
Penn,
go ahead, Penn.
Mars. I'll do it then. Real Talk. Penn, who's your starting lineup?
okay. So initially I wanted Dwayne Wade at the 1. But now I don't think I can do that. So we're gonna have Isaiah Thomas at the 1, MJ at the 2, Kawhi at the 3. We are gonna have
There we go.
yeah.
Oh, because at the 4, Bill Walton at the 5, and you're coming off the bench with Jalen Brunson, Dwayne Wade, Willis Reed, and Tony Parker.
That's great because that's roster balance right there.
Sounds like a good squad. Mars, how you doing it?
We gonna start Steph at the 1. Oh no, I am starting the 5 people I drafted.
Okay.
Kobe and Jerry at the 2 and 3 doesn't really matter. Dirk at the 4 and Shaq at the 5. So yeah, I am starting the first 5 picks.
Okay.
He's small. He's small.
Am I?
Yeah. Kobe at the
okay.
3? Small. Pause.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay.
Jerry at the
This
2?
is-
Was Jerry 6'4"?
Jerry's like 6'5". Jerry was a big guard.
Extra
Very big
inch.
guard.
Okay. Ox?
Okay, my bad. Here we go. Let me see what I got. Yeah, I'm starting Chauncey at the 1. Paulie at the 2. Oh, wait. I forgot I got Magic.
Forgot about Magic.
Hold on, my bad, Chauncey. You can come off the bench. You good? We started Magic at the 1.
No,
Paulie at the
your
2.
subconscious is starting to come out today, but it's
No,
fine.
that's crazy. No, there's no world where Chauncey Billups starts over Magic Johnson.
I mean,
And,
there's a world where he got drafted over him. So
Yeah, that's okay.
same difference.
That doesn't matter. We're starting Magic at the 1, Paulie at the 2, Bird at the 3, Tim at the 4, Keem at the 5. Coming off the bench with Chauncey, Moses, James Worthy, and Dennis Johnson. Actually, hold on. Never mind. Now James can come off the bench. We good.
You were considering starting James Worthy over Larry Bird?
Yes, I was absolutely. I'm not going to, but I thought about it. Okay, real talk.
Oh man. Peyton and Mars, they're starting little people. Isaiah Thomas. At my 1, I'm starting LeBron James. So there's that. At my 2, I'm going. Should Joe Dumars start?
Shea.
And then it's not that good with that.
Shea would just be Kyrie to LeBron's LeBron.
Thank you for making that make sense to me. Shea
You're
at the 2. Katie at the 3. Giannis at my 4. Kareem at my 5. Hey, man.
Hey man, what?
I clear. Y'all aren't even comp for real. What are you talking about?
He have 2 KDs?
Your team? Nah, that's KD.
No,
Andre
Giannis
Iguodala.
just looks like KD.
I can't see.
Oh,
Nah,
Iguodala.
I think he's
like
talking about
KD.
Andre Iguodala. Yeah.
Yeah, Iguodala look like KD.
All right, y'all. So just for the audio
I like
listeners,
rotation.
for the audio listeners, Penn is starting Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan, Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Jokic, and Bill Walton. And then he's coming off the bench with Jalen Brunson, Dwayne Wade, Willis Reed, and Tony Parker. Mars is starting Steph Curry, Jerry West, Kobe Bryant, Dirk Nowitzki, and Shaquille O'Neal. He's coming off the bench with John Havlicek, Rick Barry, Jaylen Brown, and Cedric Maxwell. Ox is starting Magic Johnson, Paul Pierce, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Coming off the bench with Chauncey Billups, Moses Malone, James Worthy, and Dennis Johnson. Real Talk is starting LeBron James, SGA, Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Coming off the bench with Wilt Chamberlain, Joe Dumars, Andre Iguodala, and Wes Unseld. This is nice.
For real? Like, how are people? I think my team is going to win. Obviously, I should think that because I drafted them. But, I mean, I got 3 of the best passers on this entire list. I got 2 of the best scorers in this entire list. To anyone thinking, oh, he don't got enough 3-point shooting, I got Jalen Brunson coming off the bench, even though there's no graphic. I feel like I'm getting docked because there's no graphic for Jalen Brunson because people can't like visualize it.
No,
you know what I mean?
Small people on your team.
No, that's
Starting small people.
Okay, but Jalen Brunson and Tony Parker are absolutely small. Willis Reed is a tree trunk. Your backup center is huge.
Wilt.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But Willis Reed is not a small man. Nikola Jokic is not a small man, and Bill Walton is a mountain of a man. So, I mean, in terms of like offense, skill, motion, I'm going to have like the best passing probably in this entire. Plus, got Dwayne Wade coming off the bench, Flash coming off the bench playing wing. I'm sorry. Like, I think my team is freaking amazing.
I'm not going to lie.
I think Real Talk has the
Jerry
best
West
team.
Instead of SGA starting, I would say I would sweep you niggas in a series. I don't think y'all would get a game. My starting 5 would be OD.
Real Talk. Are you saying that Jerry West is better than SGA?
I'm absolutely saying. Yeah.
Wow.
And he's definitely better in the team concert. But even still, bro, Bron at my 1, okay, 2016. You're gonna who's guarding Penn and you're starting 5. Who is Isaiah Thomas guarding on my team?
Hey.
I don't remember your team.
Bron.
He has to guard
SGA.
He's guarding SGA.
KD.
He's guarding SGA.
Hey, Bron, get the fuck out the way. Everybody move. Everybody move. SGA, ball up top. Top of the key.
Do you know who Isaiah Thomas is?
Not the goddamn SGA glazer up here trying to tell me that Isaiah Thomas will have a chance.
You know when people have to cape for their team, so they just start saying shit to hope it lands.
Bruh.
So now all of a sudden the chat thinks Jerry West is better than SGA, which of course I definitely think that. But y'all don't got to fake. Y'all don't got to pretend like that.
I got Bill Walton. Do people understand how good Bill Walton was? Or
chat, y'all don't got to do
they
this.
Understand that. Yeah, I don't think they understand.
I don't think people understand who I have on my team here. Bill Walton, among the entire field of players that was available, I picked the 2 best passing centers on this entire list. And I have 2 of the best predator wings on this list. Also, people get caught up on the
best what?
Predator wings.
Let them cook.
What does that mean?
A predator wing.
They hawk. They're suffocating defensively.
Is that what that means?
It's really like
oh shit.
You thinking Kawhi Leonard when you think predator wing.
My bad, bro. I didn't see you back there.
Specifically. So a very strong, assertive, scoring and suffocating defensive wing. So that would be a predator wing.
I don't care how many predators you got on your team. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
Like look.
Karl Malone is not.
Look. I mean, look. The word predator is. We know what predator means. Okay, we don't got to do this new age nonsense. Okay, we know.
Well, I've never heard predator wing before. No.
It is a basketball term.
I never heard it. I never heard it put that way either. I never heard it put that way either. But it doesn't matter. Okay, Real Talk is coming off the bench with Wilt Chamberlain.
I'm coming off the bench with Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, you hear the difference? He's coming off the bench.
Me and Ox also agree that Real Talk won.
Like he has Kareem and Giannis. And like,
I don't care.
Bro, it was fun. Penn, honestly, you got the worst team. Shout out to you and your squad though. But
how the fuck do I have the worst team?
You did great, bro. You did great. It doesn't really matter. We're just having fun. Y'all. We're just having fun.
I also do agree that Real Talk, I think, had the best team. I just think his wings are too much for the two of you guys' teams, and I think Penn's team had some good advantages. I just think their bigs is going to have a hard time with Giannis. I also do agree. People don't know about Bill Walton. It was said a couple of days ago that his defense was an afterthought, and I really dislike that. So I just want to come up and say, like, he's one of the best defenders of all time. I love Bill Walton when I watch him play. But I do
think about the year that we're talking about here too, right? Like, we only have these guys for the year that we chose. So who, like again, when you pick like Steph Curry, people don't have like the like, they can't go to that year and that series, right? But like the years that I chose are insane. Anyways, you were saying, Drago.
I was just saying, I also think that, like, yeah, I think his wings are really it's going to be the difference in most matchups. Got KD, Giannis, LeBron, what's his name, Shea. Like, it's very hard to not have a good matchup. And then you have the two bigs, is Wilt and Kareem. Like, that's always going to be good. I do think your team, I think Morris's team's advantage is Steph, because none of you guys can play anything other than drop or pray against him. And you're talking about the Steph that destroyed the Celtics.
21 Giannis, we can high hedge and recover.
So yeah, but like the other two guys, your team is like, I think your team is like the best team.
I have Hakeem Olajuwon and Tim Duncan, Chauncey Billups. I don't have any defensive issues over here. Now, once again, Real Talk has
the better playing drop.
I have 03 Tim Duncan.
That's why
I have Hakeem Olajuwon.
Duncan. I was like 09 Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really have too many issues over here on my squad. So I won't stand for that type of talk, even though I do see Real Talk's roster.
And then
I just don't have that. You have Magic, Hakeem, Duncan.
I got Larry Bird.
Larry,
no one
like an old head probably would think Ox got the best team. I
got 83. I got 83 Moses. I got 04. I got 04 Chauncey. Like, I got James Worthy.
James Worthy.
I got a squad.
You got a squad. You got a squad. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like my team is getting super disrespected. So just briefly, my Michael Jordan averaged 41 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists in the finals. My Dwayne Wade averaged 35 points, 8. Yeah. But that's why I got passing bigs.
Average 30.
Yeah, but you can't stop anyone if you got to stop everyone. So Nikola Jokic averaged 30, 14, and 7 in the finals. Kawhi Leonard averaged 28, 10, and 4 in the finals. Zeke averaged 28.
Wait. You said Nikola Jokic averaged how much?
30 and 14 and 7 in the finals.
Shout out to the Miami.
And I have bigs who can actually shoot and have touch. Bill Walton averaged 18 and 19 in the finals and shot nearly 80% from 3. Willis Reed averaged 23 and 10 in the finals. Isaiah Thomas averaged 28, 5, and 7 in the finals. Like, again, I'm kind of tripping on this idea.
I mean, you're naming finals MVPs. I mean,
no, I understand that, but you're also talking about like y'all got team. Did anyone take JoJo White? No,
he was the one that didn't get
okay. I think we could all look at our finals.
No. Hang on.
They averaged 30-something.
No. Okay, first of all, real talk. You got the distinct honor of having the only finals MVP in NBA history who didn't average double digits. Wes Unseld, 9 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, look at that point.
Okay, but all my dudes can play. What are you talking about? My Tony Parker averaged 24, 5, and 6, 5 and 3 in the finals, and he is my last dude. So like, I'm just saying, like,
play Tony with that many small guards.
So based on that, Penn's team's gonna average about 212 points.
Exactly.
No, but I'm saying these dudes that I picked in the years that I picked them are all obviously firing on all cylinders, which means they're going to be super efficient. And again, you may not think of Isaiah Thomas as a good 3-point shooter, but let me remind you what my team shot from 3 in the finals.
He shot like 67% from 3. Like,
Isaiah Thomas shot 68% from 3. Nikola Jokic shot 42% from 3. Michael Jordan shot 40% from 3. Jalen Brunson shot 39% from 3. Kawhi Leonard shot 36% from 3. Dwayne Wade might be my worst shooter, 27%.
I am wondering what the 95% confidence interval of Isaiah Thomas. What, he shot like 24 threes?
People tripping. That's it.
Pin, what you did, Pin, is you did something miraculous. You did something I never thought would happen.
What I do?
You picked Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I came along
and made him lose.
He ain't losing. Y'all don't know ball.
How do you come last with Mike? This is crazy.
I'm coming first.
I do think like the
it ain't
whole
happening.
idea of having like a lot of athletic wings just running around Jokic and Bill Walton does make your team. I also just want to address. I think
I had that issue sometimes too, Pin. No way.
Jokic is less of a defensive issue here than he is.
I just heard it in my head
because everyone's playing to like. There's no one's really playing a style which hurts Jokic the most. Like what hurts Jokic the most is like when people pick and roll against him all the time. But like, is he gonna be? Yeah, so like but like you still like. There's the two big. So Morris is the only one, but like there's still ways to work around it. Also, you mentioned the Shaq matchup. I don't know if Jokic is going to be that much worse on Shaq than the other bigs are. Like because Shaq is destroying everyone. That's what everyone always says anytime.
That's my point. Yeah.
But if he fries Jokic as much as he fries Kareem, then Jokic's defense.
No, he's still going to fry him more.
But it needs to be enough more because Jokic is also going to fry Shaq. Like I watched.
I mean, also if I want to extend Jokic out, I can have Dirk out there. You know what I'm saying? Now I got Steph, Dirk, pick and pop, whatever you want to run.
So there's ways. I'm just trying to acknowledge.
My team is so athletic that if you go Steph, Dirk, pick and roll, we're athletic and long enough to trap Steph and get to Dirk as a shooter and rotate up out of it. That's how long and athletic we are. Huh? I don't have and then you got to find somebody for Steph to guard. And you got to find somebody for Isaiah Thomas to guard.
Why are you acting like Isaiah Thomas is a bad defender?
The way I'm
GA. Yes, he was.
It's not about him being a bad defender. It's about who he's guarding.
Hold on. Look, objectively speaking, Isaiah Thomas was a bad defender.
Yes,
I'm not saying he
against
Shea.
For what it's worth, when everyone on the court is an amazing offensive player, yes, guys like Isaiah Thomas are going to
first of all, Drago, you know better than this. We got Michael Jordan and Kawhi Leonard flanking on the wings, and SGA is what I'm worried about. There's enough help there.
Those guys are going to help you. Those guys are going to help you a lot. I was just saying, Isaiah Thomas is not going to be a good defender. That's all I'm saying.
In this situation, he's going to be a great defender. What are we doing? We're acting like Isaiah Thomas was not on one of the best defensive teams we've ever seen and participated very well. And hang on, I've given him more defensive help than he's ever had before in his life.
I mean,
Bill Walton as my anchor, Kawhi and Michael Jordan on the wings, Dwayne Wade coming off the bench. Willis is not a bad defender by any ways.
Again, so was Steph.
What?
Steph was also on one of the best defenses. Like
he was
22 Warriors defense was also amazing. Let's not forget that defense.
But I'm not sitting here saying Steph can't guard anybody. That was never my argument.
Can't guard anybody. Steph
is on my team, and I'm happily saying Steph can't guard no one on the World Talks team. But because I'm self-aware.
What? It's not about Isaiah Thomas being a bad.
I'm not just gonna start lying on my team.
It's about Isaiah Thomas having to guard these 5 people.
You know what?
Yeah, Steph not guarding Shea on the island. He's too small for Braun. KD shooting right over him, and he's not guarding no bigs. Yeah, he can't guard. Isaiah Thomas is smaller than Steph Curry. Isn't guarding Shea on the island. Bron will mismatch hunt him to death. KD will shoot right over him, and he's not guarding no bigs. It's the same problem. He's 6'1". Like, Real Talk's whole lineup is what? 6'9" and above, and then Shea, like one of the best isolation scorers we've ever seen.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, respectfully, Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, you can't guard.
Y'all's best bet against me is to go zone. That's your best bet.
When Steph's in the action, I'm doubling and I'm rotating out and trying to funnel shots to anyone outside of Kevin Durant. That would be my plan. With Shaq at the rim, so obviously, like, you know, deterrence and rim protection, all that good stuff. That would be my plan with Steph in the action. But I also think the only reason people think my team can't guard is because I have a lot of white players. Because John Havlicek and Rick Barry could play defense. So I'm not really, especially John Havlicek. Like, I'm not worried about John Havlicek on defense.
I also had the two best rim protection guards on this entire list. Dwayne Wade and Michael Jordan on the same fucking team. What are we doing here? You know, Mars, you said that you would pick 6 Michael Jordans. I picked 3 Michael Jordans. Kawhi Leonard 2019.
You picked one. You picked one.
No, I picked 3.
No,
I picked Kawhi. Yo, I'm gonna say this. There's 4 players
if
in
you
NBA
got
history.
your PG right, I would low key be listening to you. But you got Isaiah Thomas out there.
Who's the right PG?
So all I have to do to win this
if
tournament
you start Wade, maybe he talking about something. I don't know. Maybe he talking about something.
See, this is what I always struggle with, right? Because I could dumb down my team to win this. I could dumb it down. I could put Jokic on the bench or something like that. Jalen Brunson barely playing.
Who does Tony Parker guard?
Barely playing.
Small guards.
You know who they guard? Wes fucking Unseld. Jesus Christ.
He's not playing. Why do you keep focusing on Wes?
You just
picked him.
I can't even remember my team. But my team has no one who you can hide. Jalen Brunson, Tony.
It's Parker. Not about hiding. Look, man, I have like the most positionally versatile like wings between Kawhi, Michael Jordan, and Dwayne Wade. If all I'd have to do to swing at least some votes in my favor is just put Dwayne Wade in the starting lineup, and then suddenly people are like, oh, he's starting Dwayne Wade.
That's how versatile he is.
The problem is people don't respect my starting center, my starting power forward. They think is a pylon who is a center, so they think I'm playing him out of position, and they don't respect Isaiah Thomas.
I feel like
all of my wins are versatile.
Now that I'm thinking, I got some bum ass 90s player. His kryptonite, Joe Dumars, sitting on my bench. Nigga, what you talking about? MJ, Michael Jordan. I got the best Michale Jordan defender of all time on my team. So he's getting
not to mention we got the internal mutiny with Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan. They're not even gonna be fucking with each other. Yeah, your team's fries, man. Your team's fries. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We good off that team. Willis Reed sucks. Yeah, we good. That team.
Willis Reed does not suck.
Okay.
Come on, man. Stop playing, bro. I got Joe coming off my bench. I got Iggy, who is clamping Kawhi. Facts. Nice. I got KD.
That's enough of that.
I got Will off the bench. I have Kareem starting, and I have the 2 best Bucks players of all time. I can't lose.
Bucks player? That's not a flex.
Kareem and Giannis?
That's not a flex. No, saying the 2 best Bucks players. Who's the 3rd best Bucks player?
It don't matter. It's not the first 2.
Oscar Robertson.
Oscar Robertson. Cooked you again. So Kareem, Wilt. Yeah, Kareem, Wilt. 2 best Bucks players ever. Then I got, like I said,
shout out Michael Red.
Shout out Mike. Got Joe Dumars coming off the bench. I'm starting Kevin Wayne. And this is when Kevin Wayne thrives, right? When he has nothing to do but put ball in hoop. Don't really
but you ain't got the generational space in that Golden State.
Yeah, I just have the generational passer playmaker in LeBron James. Ooh,
yeah, but are you generating the same amount of space that KD had in Golden State? I don't know.
Brothers, yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's
you know
that because y'all have so much room.
Y'all already know what's gonna happen here. We're gonna get the graphics together. We'll put it on all the socials, and we'll let the people decide because the people drive this show. You know, the community, the chat, they clear. Speaking of which, let's get to some more super chats. A Tribe Called Lynn. Nah, Drago and Op. After what his team did to my Paris Musketeers last weekend. Also, Pim, what's up with your Kobe 2008? First, 2010 Powell is better than him, and now he wasn't top 10. who were the 10 better? First pin, before you get into that, Drago, what did y'all do to the Paris Musketeers last weekend?
We beat them like 50-6 or something in the semifinals. So we're playing. So we made the finals. Obviously, we're playing.
Congratulations.
8 days from now, we're playing the final. It's going to be 12 a.m. Eastern. Is how you say it? I don't know.
Yeah,
but like 12 noon. So yeah, we made the finals. I think we're going to have a tight game against the other best team in the league called the Munich Ravens. Our team is called the Nordic Storm, a Danish-Swedish team. And I think it's going to be a really fun game, really good experience. It was really fun playing against Paris as well. But yeah, we smoked them. So
is there anywhere we'll be able to tap in and watch that final?
It's on YouTube. So I will
I
will share the link places.
Yeah, please do that. Make sure to shoot it through the group chat, Hall of Fame chat, Discord, all of that, man. Drop that link. We're definitely want to tap in. Now to you, Pin. What's up with your Kobe hate?
I don't have any Kobe hate.
Well, who are the 10 better?
10 players better than Kobe in 2000. It's been a while. Give me a minute to compile this list. I'll write it down.
Okay.
No, I want to be clear who was better. So yeah, come back.
Let me know when you're ready.
Come back.
Let me know when you're ready.
Shaq, Duncan.
Icarus.
Oh shit.
2003. So Oxby head over heels for JB, but he wasn't one of his first picks. Noticing. In a list full of Finals MVPs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
guess I'm cooked.
I can't disrespect Magic Johnson. Give me Chauncey. Yeah.
I had Magic Johnson on my team, and he's a starter. So
after the fact. That's because
after what fact?
It's because nobody else wanted to dip bum ass nigga. That's why he was still on the board. You drafted
because some of y'all, I guess y'all just don't know ball.
Facts.
You know, so I knew for a fact that I knew I wasn't up here with a bunch of ball knowers, so I know I didn't have to rush to get Magic Johnson.
Actually was going to pick Magic.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
No, I was. It would have been.
No.
It would have been fun. It would have been fun.
Mustafa Yusuf. Where does Wemby's defense last season compared to other single season defensive peaks? I'll let y'all.
I don't know, but he still can't create a shot by himself. Y'all saw him against Jokic?
No, I didn't watch the game. I saw the clip of him shooting like a step back three. Oh well,
10 points.
I didn't watch the game.
Interesting.
Y'all see Jokic not protecting the rim?
No.
Jokic was hooping though.
I saw Rudy Gobert get to the rim.
Rudy Gobert hit a jab step, go, one dribble dunk. I was like, yeah, Rudy is feeling way too comfortable now with Jokic.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't know why that type of stuff would shock you.
Because Rudy Gobert can't catch, let alone dribble.
Yeah, crazy.
You know. But shout out to Jokic. Jokic was hooping for real. And Wemby's defensive peak for Mars and people are like, it's gonna be way up there because 8 feet defend rim. You know what I'm saying? Got it. Me, I don't know if he's better than 2020 AD yet on defense. Now they're gonna say, oh, defensive impact. Ooh, cool.
Who'd you say?
More versatile. 2020 AD?
Oh, 2020 AD up there.
I don't know.
Okay.
He'll never reach KG. Real talk.
Here are my 10 players.
All right, let's get in. Let's get into it.
Shaquille O'Neal, Gary Peyton, Karl Malone, Kevin Garnett, Vince Carter, Chris Webber, Grant Hill, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Allen Iverson.
I don't know if AI is better than 2000. I think he's a better scorer in 2000.
Could you have had more, or did you struggle to get to 10?
I thought about Jason Kidd. I thought about Ray Allen. I thought about Alonzo Mourning. I thought about John Stockton.
Did you think about Reggie Miller?
I did think about. No, not so much. I thought about Jason Kidd. I thought about Arvydas Sabonis. Just kidding. Relax. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's right. I thought about Rasheed Wallace, but no. He's in that next tier. I wouldn't be mad if he's the next name up.
This is the year 2000.
Year 2000. I'm not mad at if Gary's on there because I think in the point guard peak list I had 2000 is one of Gary's peak years.
Where did this conversation come from? Y'all talked about this yesterday.
The top 10 players better because Penn said Kobe wasn't top 10.
It's from yesterday.
What
right?
Ron said about why he was taxing Shaq in the MVP in the best MVP seasons because Kobe was a certain caliber of player.
Right.
And this starting from that.
I mean,
where would you have him in 2000s?
I think it's fair to not have. I mean, in the year 2000 specifically, I don't think this is crazy.
No, it's really not.
I think he was like either 9 to 8 to 12 in the league. I'm not.
So in 2000 is what we're talking about. Someone asked. I'm not gonna say what I think about the other guy who was mentioned, but I think he's higher than that. But
which other guy?
2016 Draymond.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw your comment.
He's also just the perfect match for Steph, if you want to include that.
I also think it's really hard to divide like team contributions. Like it's not like life is not easier playing off of Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I mean? Like Eddie Jones and Grant Hill and Ray Allen wouldn't benefit from playing off the greatest gravitational force we'd ever seen up until that point. Like, I mean, but yeah, like after that year, it was really undebatable about like what Kobe was. But that was the last year where I'm like,
you gotta remember,
Kobe became the best player on that team while he was still there.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think Ron does
remember
this.
Penn, that the world lost their mind and went to Tracy McGrady. You wouldn't have been shit with Shaq because your mindset wasn't there. So you gotta remember, like, what's going on.
But in fairness, like I didn't say Tracy McGrady. I said Grant Hill.
I know you didn't.
So yeah, like I mean, even Scottie Pippen. Like I remember watching the 2000 playoffs. Scottie Pippen was still really good in 2000. Like people don't remember because he was on a stacked team. His numbers were a little bit lower, whatever. He was still amazing. He was a great defender at that stage. He was still a very efficient, very intelligent basketball player, like complete basketball player, positionally versatile. Understood angles. You could argue he and Rasheed were the Blazers' best players, depending on how you sliced it. But because the team was so deep, they got the tax of not having the big numbers. So again, like it's really difficult, man. Like because I think Ron does this a lot, where because a player became super great afterwards, it's hard to remember a time when they weren't obviously that great. Right? Like if I tell you 2010 Steph Curry, I guarantee you think he's better than he was. Guaranteed. You know what I mean?
I wasn't with Ron on 2000s Kobe being like already, but like once we hit 01, Kobe is Kobe. Kobe is not great because Shaq's on the team. Kobe's great because he's great by the time we get to 2001. And it just is what it is.
What was better, real talk, because you're a big fan of both these players, 2006 Dwayne Wade or 2000 Kobe?
Dwayne Wade in 06 is better than 2000 Kobe.
What about 2001 Kobe?
No.
Okay, so that's the gap. So somewhere between 2000 Kobe and 2001 Kobe, he passes 06 Wade. Now, I ask you the same question with 09 Wade. 2000 Kobe versus 09, obviously.
01 Kobe.
So what about 02 Kobe?
He's better than 02 Kobe.
So 09 Dwayne Wade, in a different life, if he's born and he plays for the Lakers, he gets the three-peat with Shaq?
Sure, and then we would in that life be on here taking away credit for Wade for playing with Shaq, just like we're doing with Kobe. Be the same thing.
Wade was better earlier in his career, so no, I wouldn't. And if I'm gonna say this, If 2000, 2001, 2002 Kobe was as good as 09 Wade, 09 Wade, and 09 Wade, if he sustained that level of play, I would not be taking any credit away from anything, because there would be like a clear understanding.
One of the greatest guard playoff runs of all time.
I agree with that. That's why I put him second on my all-time shooting guard peak. But didn't I? I put 09, 10 Dwayne Wade as number 2. Mars, you collected.
But he said 01 Kobe was one of the best ever. And
I thought he was
number 2.
I thought he was talking about 09 Wade. My bad.
Also, Wade came into the league at what age?
21.
He was 21, 22 his rookie year. So the same age Kobe was in.
Right. So rookie Dwayne Wade would be.
Rookie D Wade was 01 Kobe's age.
Yeah,
rookie D Wade was 01 Kobe's age.
Fair.
So you saying that Wade comes in better? Yeah, but if we do the same age.
But this is like giving Darko Milicic credit for winning a championship with Detroit because he was 18 years old. Like, who cares? If you're gonna get credit for getting a championship before your absolute peak, I cannot pretend you got it later than you got it. Does that make sense?
I do agree with like what you're saying.
Darko was a very stupid way to say that, but it would be
like a top 15 player-ish.
Okay, example. We all understand that Scottie Pippen didn't become Scottie Pippen until like 1990, 1989, 1990. Like that was when the first year we could like say like, oh, that's Scottie Pippen. But if Michael Jordan had somehow fucked around and won a championship in 1988, 1989, I don't think Pippen should get the same credit as if, he won it in 93.
But now we're kind of like taxing Kobe in 2000 because we know that's not like peak.
It's not
Kobe.
taxing, but you can't equate those championships to Michael Jordan's.
Wait a minute. Nobody's equating them to Michael Jordan's. What I'm saying is
Kobe got 5, Michael got 6. How many times you heard it?
Kobe does have 5, and Michael does have 6.
People do count those 5 and use them.
Count his championships count. Still,
yeah, because every championship counts. Yeah, Derek Fisher has 5.
Yeah, what? But what I'm saying
is the same.
Hold on, Kobe Bryant. Hold on. Kobe Bryant in 2000. Kobe Bryant in 2000. It gets to a point because we know he gets way better. We then devalue the player that he was in 2000. Kobe Bryant, we just sat and did a list. He was still one of the 8 to 12 best players in the league. He was still a clear all-NBA level player. It's not like Shaq was out there playing with some bum as his number 2. He was still leading the league in 2000. I'm pretty sure he still led the league in clutch points then in 2000 in the playoffs. He was still closing games in 2000. So, like, he gets better, but it's not like he wasn't all-NBA level player in 2000.
If I can make a little analogy, I think it's a lot of the same thing people do with Isaiah, actually, because Isaiah, like people attribute him in the 80s, where he was this all-NBA, like top 8 MVP candidate, like all-NBA first team because it was him and Magic, or all-NBA second team all the time, to what he was when they won. But those two things weren't the same. Like he didn't contribute as much to that the championship winning teams as he did when he was in the mid 80s, because he was a worse player because he got older. So I think it's a little bit of the same where we falsely think people falsely think the 2000s Kobe won a championship while being just this all-time great top 5 level player, and they start counting and say, oh, it's essentially because of the 2000s championship run, he's better than LeBron because LeBron has 4 rings and he has 5s. What I think is we just shouldn't count championships because everyone's contribution is different. Even if you're the best player on the team, if you're on an ensemble cast team like the Pistons in 2004 and the Bad Boys, or the 2014 Spurs for Tim Duncan, like Duncan's contribution in 2014 is kind of the same principle, just older rather than younger. Whereas
anyone discounting Duncan's rings, it's interesting.
I think we should. And I also think we shouldn't just count championships.
No, because that was him showing he can
all
play
those
in a
Duncan rings on the back end
construct or whatever they say.
I agree. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Also,
Duncan in 14 contributed less than Kobe in 2000.
I agree.
Also, relative to the league, there are years in which Michael Jordan is playing with a better player than 2000s Kobe in Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Like, again, because Scottie Pippen doesn't put up huge volume point per game statistics, Scottie Pippen has years where he's a top 5 player in the NBA. He's playing with another top 5 player in the NBA. It's
ish. Top 5-ish.
Man, look, it's not no ish.
I don't have a list for every year, but top 5-ish. Yeah.
It's a reason why we can discount Kobe in 2000 and Scottie all the time. It's a reason why Shaq wasn't winning shit with Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel. It's a reason why Mike wasn't winning nothing until Scottie Pippen became.
They didn't have Phil Jackson.
No, that's not it. It's a reason why Michael Jackson wasn't. I mean,
that's not it because Michael Jordan says it's not it.
Yeah,
no,
thank you. It's a reason why Michael Jordan wasn't winning anything until Scottie Pippen became Scottie Pippen. It's a reason.
Phil Jackson.
We've talked about biases like on this, but we usually address it as like, oh, you're biased against this player or that player. But I think bias is very natural. So Kobe Bryant in 2000 seems better today than he seemed at that point because of hindsight bias and a halo effect.
I think it's the opposite, actually. I think Kobe
Karl Malone also seems worse today because of the Horn effect.
I think Kobe seemed a lot better then because now a lot of times people are going back looking for ways to discredit what he was doing. What Kobe was doing in real time, and Penn, you were there and old enough to acknowledge and see what was going on. I was there. You know what I'm saying? It was ridiculous. There was no questioning it though. At that time, there was no questioning it. It was happening. And he was putting belt to ass. And we all seen it, and now we go back and we talk about, oh, this doesn't matter. You know, we do a lot of it's a lot of dumb shit going on today where we go back and discredit things that were unquestionable when they were happening. Allen Iverson is a big example of that. What Allen Iverson was doing in real time was unquestionable. Now he was inefficient. He was this. He was that. He didn't have his teams. His teams were actually so much better than we give him all this type of shit. He was putting belt to ass, and it was unquestionable. What they were doing, it happens a lot, bro. And we were all there to witness.
So what you're describing is an anchoring bias.
Sure, if that's what you want to call it, I mean, whatever.
This is what it was. So what it is can only build on exclusively what it was, and therefore what it was always takes precedence. But that's not always true. You can always go back and watch 2000 and have a different lens and opinion based on a player. There's always also, by the way, we cannot assume that just because your observations in real time were X, that X is correct. Like sometimes you're just wrong. You know, we see it incorrectly. We don't acknowledge, we don't see the bird's eye view that maybe the league isn't as strong as it's going to be. Maybe we haven't really figured out the right way to play, and there are players that we're devaluing because we're not looking for that. Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson were marketable as hell. They were charismatic, they were fun to watch, and they played in decent market sizes. They were also very popular to mimic.
Popular because they were putting belt to ass.
Popular because they were fun to watch, and also because they were amazing.
Fun to watch because they were putting belt to ass.
But what makes somebody fun to watch? Fluidity, explosiveness.
Putting belt to ass makes them fun to watch.
I mean, I think it can be both, but okay.
That's exactly like when people say that. Oh,
okay,
mind, keep going.
I mean, I obviously I have my issues with Karl Malone, very much so, but he's not very fun to watch. Regardless,
Karl Malone was putting belt to ass.
Okay, cool, and so was Chris Webber. Again,
yeah, he was.
But none of these guys, none of these power forwards. If you go through NBA history, power forwards and centers are almost always a little bit underrated by casual fans because they're just not as fun to watch. I mean, unless it's obvious, like Wilt and Shaq, where they are fun to watch.
Depends on what you
but
like about basketball.
Moses Malone is discredited significantly today because he just isn't very fun to watch. If you go back and watch Moses Malone, is that fun to watch? It's not that fun to watch. He might not be
fun to watch to you.
But I'm saying,
for instance, that's what I was just about to say.
These two teams are different, though.
No. Just listen. Tim Duncan was amazing to me.
Yep.
I was never bored watching Tim Duncan. I never considered that boring basketball.
So why is he coming off the bench for our team? Tim Duncan,
Pin. Just listen, bro. Just listen. We don't need to do that. Tim Duncan was nasty. There was no, for me, I'm speaking for myself. I don't look at basketball the way you do. I'm not here for the glitz and glam. I'm not here for the highlights. I'm here to watch basketball. Tim Duncan was putting foot to ass, belt to ass. There was never a moment where I was like, man, this shit is weak. This is boring. So maybe if you're speaking for the casual fan, that's cool. I don't
That's
think
the
for
majority.
casual fan. I don't care about the casual fan. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'm talking about basketball. Like it doesn't have to be that old tween glitz glam. I don't care about that. Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson were amazing, and only now do we have these children on the internet talking about, oh, he wasn't really that good, honestly. You know, shit is weird.
Can I say something? I just want to say the opposite does also happen. Like Manu Ginobili, Kevin Garnett is viewed way more favorable now than he was like 10 years ago.
Kevin Garnett.
Who?
Kevin Garnett is viewed more favorable now than
Kevin
10
Garnett
years
was basically
No, he was not. Kevin Garnett was a god. Kevin Garnett was a god in the 2000s.
10 years ago, if anyone said Kevin Garnett is better than Tim Duncan, everyone will kill you.
That's not true.
But 10 years ago is different to when they were playing, because when they were playing,
that's
KG being the best in the world was a real
20 years ago. I would say, so this is 20 years ago, 2006. So we had already seen their absolute peak at that point. I think there was conversations about who was the best power forward in the league between KG and
I've never experienced a time, even 10 years ago, Drago. I've never experienced a time when Kevin Garnett was looked at unfavorably. Like, I've never experienced that in my life.
I wouldn't say unfavorably, but I would, to Drago's point, I would say
the gap between him and Duncan is widened post-retirement. In my opinion,
close.
I actually
widened. I think it's widened.
You know what, Drago?
When they were playing simultaneously, KD and Duncan was a real conversation during their primes.
Right.
When we do
this, when we go back to what people were saying at that time, that conversations are dominated by casual fans. That's why I'd be like the consensus, respectfully, the basketball community would say like, oh, 04 KG might have been the best player in the world. From a casual fan, no, I didn't hear that. From a casual perspective, which is majority of people, because they make up majority of the consensus. People weren't. I wasn't hearing Kevin Garnett's the best player in the league ever. I never heard that. And during that time, Tim Duncan would win the argument over and over and over again because he'd be like, well, Tim Duncan has rings. Like, that happened a lot back then.
I'm talking about in 2000, those early 2000 conversations, bro. And I don't know. Maybe it's just where I was at. Maybe it's just the region where I was. And mind you, I was in my preteens. I was 13. You know what I'm saying? In 2004, I was 13. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was around basketball every day, all the time. That's all I did was play ball. I was always in the gym. Kevin Garnett was a god. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was I've never.
He was respected for sure.
But no, so to me, I honestly, I don't think like until later, once Tim Duncan had 4 rings, it was more like, well, you know what I'm saying? Now he has all these rings. But I never heard that, bro. I think honestly, like Mar said, I think the gap has gotten much wider as time has gone on. I think back in the day,
Can I clarify
it was more people had KG. And real quick though, the only time I can say KG was getting that disrespect was maybe, like you said, about 10 years ago when people were like, "Oh, he was just a fake tough guy. He was a fake tough guy. This and that." But still, like, I don't know. For me, I just never heard this.
I mean, real quick, I'm just saying. To me, I'm not saying that KG wasn't respected or a fan favorite or anything like that. But we have to also remember 04 is coming right after 03, in which Tim Duncan just does what he does in 03 and wins a championship. So what I'm saying is, I would always hear KG, you know, you go to the barbershop, I'm a little kid, I'm hanging with my dad, they talking ball where you go, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, they'd be like, nah, KG, cold, nice, one of the best in the league, Tim Duncan though just won a ring. He be Shaq Kobe. He won like
Right.
Tim Duncan would ultimately win the championship. Win the conversation is to me.
Right. You also got to remember we all do come from different places, different regions
That is true.
where people see things
to
different.
clarify, what I mean is like in 2004, whatever, 3, 4, 5. I agree with you guys. Like, and this is from what I've heard, like watching games back then, hearing them talk about this. I wasn't like aware of basketball in like 04, so this is more word of mouth. But like in 04, it was probably seen like here. Then after like KG's done in Boston, Tim Duncan wins his 4th and 5th ring and so on. The gap is here. Then post-retirement, the gap has gone like here. From 16 when they both retired to now, the gap has gone like here. Like the gap is huge.
I think you're biased because you watch BC too much.
But look, like nobody.
The overwhelming consensus is still Tim Duncan.
Okay,
yeah, but you also have
but wait though, because still like KG
different.
KG was one of those guys, you know, personally from where around here. KG in my area, KG was never really knocked for not having those rings. Like KG was one of those players I can say who was still getting love and was actually getting that, you know, a lot of context put to his career
benefit
for reasons. Yeah, he was definitely getting that Benny. Like people were really like, I mean, how was he supposed to win? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was definitely in my circles getting that love. Like, yeah, he didn't get a ring, but we know who that is though. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't supposed to win.
What I'm saying about KG is, again, gets a lot of love, got a lot of love. But for people in the chat now to act like, oh, casual fans don't have winning bias is weird to me. That's something we've been combating
that's crazy.
For years now on this platform. Tim Duncan would win conversations because he had championships. That's a thing. That's always been a thing. Right. Regardless of era.
Well, we're talking. You remember the other day we were talking about it, and I was saying that for me personally, I think as far as just on the court, all accolades away, KG and Tim Duncan is probably the hardest conversation as who's better for me. I think KG's a little better like defensively on the block. I think KG's a little better on the perimeter, whatever. But I think that those two are so close to me that it's like the closest conversation. And for those reasons, it's like, okay, well, Tim got more rings, so boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I let that be the deciding factor because there's no other way for me to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like they're so even as basketball players. It's hard for me to figure it out. You know.
So, but yeah, the other names I just want to say was like Reggie Miller has gotten a lot of favor lately. Manu, obviously, and I think where it comes from is from content creators that are more independent and not ESPN just talking narratives. Like the Thinking Basketballs, PC, Dunked On. So on and so forth.
This is still a very niche community, though.
It is.
Wait. So Drago, does Manu not get a lot of love over there?
He gets.
He gets all the love. He gets more love than you could ever get. Like he's example of them.
He did not get that love during his career. Okay, I want to be clear about that. Manu Ginobili did not get that level of love. No, he did not. There were some very niche people that were saying, "Okay, listen, I want to say this."
You know, I live in my own head, you know. So you know what? Go ahead, bro. I don't know.
Moving from the United States to moving here, right, was very interesting because around 13, 14 years old, I moved to Canada, and for me to get into touch with what Americans are saying about basketball, I did have to consume a lot of sources. Now, I was taught very early that you can't just watch one side. You can't just watch Fox News, and you can't just watch CNN and get an idea of who people are. So you got to watch everything because everyone's biased. So I've always wanted to listen to everyone's side. And that's why I always feel like I have a pretty unique perspective in terms of not only was I a conscious being in, 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001. So, shout outs to me for being old, but also I really was curious about listening to what everyone was saying. And I'm telling you, at the time, people were not talking about Manu Ginobili like in 2004, 2005. They weren't like, oh yeah, that might be the third best shooting guard in the league. They really weren't doing that. But with the benefit of channels like Thinking Basketball and all these, channels that have come up after and revised and gone back and been like, holy shit, what this guy was doing was revolutionary. He just wasn't playing a ton of minutes or averaging a ton of points or making all-star teams and playing in the big market. That's where you get the boost. Tim Duncan has absolutely gotten a boost.
Well, not even Tim Duncan. Go back to Manu. Don't you remember in that one documentary when they were talking about the reason D Wade and Kobe was so pissed about Manu. Because that conversation was happening. People were high on Manu.
The 04, that Olympic run did kind of like turn Manu up though.
The 05 finals, all of that shit was like, you know what I'm saying? Manu was balling. And
the perception matters.
Thing about it too, it's like back then, averaging 17 didn't mean you was weak. You know what I'm saying? Like they realized everything else he was doing. Nowadays, if you average 17, he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. But I think like if we look back at the analytics, like
watching the Spurs from like 06 forward, I thought Manu was their best player. I really did.
Because you was correct.
But
it wasn't the
best of Duncan.
I agree though. It was like Duncan was still definitely known as the best player on that team. Like
people don't know. Yeah.
But
Duncan was the best.
It's really important to realize just because you watch Nerd Sesh and PC and Pick a Side does not mean that you are getting like holistically like differentiating opinions from each other, because these opinions feed into each other. All these people know each other. So we're always being influenced by what Mars Talk Sports has to say or what Legend of Winning has to say, because the circle is very small. And so if you only listen to these 3 podcasts, you're like, oh, I'm getting distinct views on basketball. You're really not. You want really distinct views on basketball, go follow like a European channel that has nothing to do with this community and doesn't even watch this community, and listen to how they talk about basketball. Or go watch an Asian channel and see how they talk about basketball. You can get a completely different view. They'd be like, Giannis is the best player in the world. That's important though, right? Yeah. Because I don't want to get tunnel visioned about like always hearing the same opinion over and over and over again. I have to tell you, KG definitely got a lot of respect, a lot more respect than y'all think he got. In 2000, absolutely. 2001, 2002, people were arguing he was the best player in the league. I know, I was there.
You remember Adidas was going crazy.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Video games were putting them in 99 overall, 100 Duncan, overall, whatever.
And T-Mac. And then they got Gilbert.
Even like, Kobe was early.
Yeah.
They was going crazy.
I'm telling you, but for us, I'm just speaking for us. And once again, like I said, the more and more we have these conversations, I realize that I just live in my own head and I don't really think about what everybody else has to say about it. So it's like, so I do acknowledge that, y'all, and I do apologize for that. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize. I'll be like, no. The consensus was this. When in all actuality, that's just how me and my friends thought about it. Well, when we were coming up, it was Tracy McGrady and Kevin Garnett.
Right.
That's where the love stopped. It was T-Mac and KG.
But if you think about like what's the face of the league, like when you think of the NBA in the year 2000, 2001, 2002, what names are you thinking about? I'm giving you some names that were really front and center in terms of
Chris Webber,
league marketing. No, see, that's the thing. See, you
said league marketing. You said league marketing. Go ahead.
League marketing, casual fan, global marketing, all that stuff. Like who is on the billboard in China? Who's in the Adidas store in India? I'm talking about the expansion of it all, right? Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant,
for sure.
Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Steve Francis, big. Vince Carter, big, right? Kevin Garnett. That's the marketing. Now,
why are you not
did
saying
you not say Shaq and Kobe?
Kobe. I said Kobe, but I didn't say Shaq because I'm talking about.
Why would you not say Shaq?
Because Kobe was the more marketable player. Shaq was the better player. Kobe was the marketable player. When I'm talking marketing, I'm talking cards. Okay, I'm talking. Who are we putting on the posters? Who are we putting in the highlight houses?
Shaq was
the best player.
Shaq has been everywhere for like.
Yeah, he's still marketable right now.
He's still been everywhere for like 4 years at this point.
Shaq was on everything.
He really
was the most marketable player right now.
He really wasn't.
Like,
but okay.
What do you mean he really wasn't? How can you just say he really wasn't?
Here's the absurd thing, and I promise you, if Mars, I know you weren't born at that time, but like if you go back and read articles, you will actually see this. 2001 Kobe, the 2000 Kobe that I am discrediting right now and saying he wasn't a top 10 player, to say in 2000 that Kobe was not a top 10 player would have gotten me slapped by most of my friends and most of the people I knew. They'd be like, are you fucking nuts? In 2001, we were having legit conversations, me and my friends, but also online or, wherever basketball discourse was happening. is Kobe Bryant better than Shaquille O'Neal?
That conversation was not.
That was actually happening in 2001. I promise you, it was.
Good Kobe was.
It was. Now, in hindsight, you look at the analytics, and you're like, efficiency matters a lot. See, we talk about how Allen Iverson gets docked for efficiency. Kobe Bryant also gets massively hindsight docked. But at the time, when he was putting up 35, 40, 45, dunking on people, locking people up, reminding people of Michael Jordan, you have to understand where we were in basketball history. I don't mean to act like unk here.
It was
1996, 1997, 1998. We lost Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan was the NBA. In 1997, the marketing was so big around Michael Jordan. He was bigger than basketball. So in the year 2000, Kobe Bryant and Vince Carter and Allen Iverson are being propelled as next up. Because it's
two things can be true, Penn. Like, I understand what you're saying, right?
Grant
once again, it's because I hate when people say, "Oh, I'm a fan of this team, so I know more." You know, I'm not trying to do that. But what I'm saying is, growing up in California, and my family being from Los Angeles, and my pops being a diehard Laker, and just being in that area, being all through California, absolutely. They loved the kid. They loved young Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was loved, and they were like, he could be the next Jay. But it was clear to everybody. It was clear to everybody who the best player around was.
Except it wasn't clear to Kobe.
It was that big.
It's not meant to be clear.
It wasn't clear to Kobe fans.
So why do you be saying shit like that, bro? Like,
it's true.
Like,
you think we built a time machine? We built a time machine. You asked 2001 Kobe Bryant. Is that 7-foot dude?
That doesn't make any sense, Penn. Of course not. Of course not. This isn't what this conversation is about. Like that. Of course not. I'm talking about. Well, I thought we were talking about the fans. I didn't know we were talking about these players.
Bro,
if we're talking about these players, this whole conversation is different. Just like how you do all the time when you talk about Vince Carter and talk about how you were in Toronto. Penn, you got to remember I'm from California. You got to remember that my people are from LA. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just telling you from around this area. Obviously, what you're saying is true about the comparisons with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. That was always a thing.
You're also big.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything? Stop. Because I wasn't 6'8" in 2000. You have no idea what you're talking about. I was not 6'8" when I was 12 years old.
He was about my height.
Your entire family is huge. You're not gonna have.
What does that have to do? What does that have to do?
You guys are also basketball, bro.
I thought we were having a serious conversation, bro. No. I see we're not having a serious conversation. Let's just move on to
we are having a very serious conversation. Your basketball players. Basketball players don't think about basketball the way non-basketball players think.
Bro, my pops was a point guard, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
are you telling me that based on you don't have a particular affinity for big men? I've heard you say some crazy things about some big men. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not the best player on your team, best player all time for you? You don't think you have a bit of a center bias?
I'm so confused.
I criticize point guards more than I criticize any other player. I criticize guards more than I criticize any other player. If a guard is not running their team right, that's going to be the player that I hate the most.
I've never played anything like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Never.
I do think like when we do have these conversations about the consensus, I do think because now we'll look back and we'll determine, oh, this player is better than X player. So then we'll make up what was happening actually in real time, right? So perfect examples of these are like in the mid 2000s to late 2000s, like Chris Paul and Darren Williams at that time was real discourse. That was really going on. People really had Darren Williams better than Chris Paul at that time. But now we look back and we determine that Chris Paul is a better player. So it'll be like, oh, Chris Paul was the best player in the league, best PG in the league since this year to that year. We do the same thing low-key with Bron, where we'll be like, oh, yeah, Bron by 09 was consistent. No, it wasn't. In 2009-10, that was still, whether you think he's way better than Kobe at that point or not, That was a real conversation because Kobe was just going back to back and won MVP in 08. Like that was a real convo. That conversation didn't stop until
we lost real talk.
11.
Go back until
like 11, 12-ish. But even 11, and y'all weren't there when after Bron had fucked up in 11, it was getting spooky for Bron talks after the 2011. Then I started hitting that Dwayne Wade was better than that nigga again.
It was
2011.
Yeah, those times were different.
I'm just, you know.
The only thing I wanted to do with this conversation was just point out that there is definitely a big difference from what was happening in real time and what it's like to go back and watch. And that's all I'm trying to put. That's all I'm trying to say.
We went 2 straight decades of wings running the league. Wings to guards. Magic,
Not
Bird,
straight.
Jordan.
Middle, but...
Magic, Jordan, Bird. That was the face of the league for almost 2 decades. So yes, the next up in 2000 was absolutely seen as Kobe or AI or Vince or one of those guys. It wasn't, oh, this is going to be Garnett's league. The people who knew how good Garnett were hoopers. People who actually played basketball.
And people that watch basketball, all you have to do is watch and you can see how great he was.
But see, here's the thing,
most people who talked about sports at that point.
Do people realize how weird you are? No, and I'm not saying weird is a bad thing, by the way. I'm saying, do you understand how unique your lens actually is? You could try to ascribe, like Ox, you played professional basketball. You're 6'8". You come from a family of basketball players. You're unique. Your perspective is very unique. I mean, and it's not just limited
thinking Kevin Garnett is great is not unique. All you have to do is watch basketball. Right, nobody. I don't think there's ever been anybody that watched Kevin Garnett play basketball, no matter if they've ever even seen a basketball, that didn't realize how great this dude was. I don't think you have to you don't have to go to the University of Basketball to understand that Kevin Garnett was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it has nothing to do with upbringing or anything like that. Now, once again, Pin, I think you're correct about the fact that the wings and the guards were more marketable and they were running the show. But I just think that we have to acknowledge that Shaquille O'Neal was different. Shaquille O'Neal was marketed all over. He was everywhere, bro. And I don't think that's really up for debate, honestly. I think we should just get to the next super chat. I just don't think that's a worthy debate, bro. Shaquille O'Neal was everywhere. And he still is everywhere.
Yeah, Shaq is a rare, marketable big man for sure. I get what you're saying about guards.
Look at this right here.
Shaq is the exception to that rule.
He was making movies, video games.
So look, this super chat is saying it right now. It says over here. It says who is this? Torian and what? Torian Dawson. Torian Dawson. Bro, Shaq had a video game pin. Shaq was everywhere. He was the most marketable big man of all time. Shaq Fu was cool, LOL, on the Super Nintendo.
He was the most marketable big of all time. Still wasn't more marketable than Kobe Bryant or Allen Iverson or Vince Carter during that time. I remind you that Vince Carter led the league in all-star voting for 5 straight years.
Shout out to Toronto.
It's not about Toronto. It was about global. Most of his votes came internationally, by the way, not from Toronto.
Vince did have a real impact. I will say that. He had a real
because he dunked over that Frenchman.
Yeah.
That, and he dunked over Tim Duncan.
He dunked over a lot of people. So.
Yeah, he dunked on Alonzo Mourning multiple times.
In the Olympics, he dunked over that Frenchman.
And then he also did a China tour, which is shout outs to Kawhi. You want to get your all-star votes up, go do a China tour. I'm not even kidding. Go do a China tour. Go do an India tour. Oh my God. Smart.
With my crew.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Whoever compared these two players.
I don't know. It's random.
Clay versus Chet, peak for peak. I got Chet. I don't give a F. And what do y'all think about the Nuggets? What do y'all think the Nuggets should do with the picks they got? In my opinion, Ryan Rollins. But I don't ever put Chet on the level of the immortal Klay Thompson.
I mean, well, if Conker Nipple is Klay Thompson,
that was
Chet's better than Conker Nipple. And you know what I'm saying? Just check
Man,
what
it's a bunch of ball knowers out there, y'all. So what about the Nuggets? Should they go get Ryan Rollins?
I don't think Ryan Rollins is available.
He should be. Probably.
Hey, is Cam Thomas going to be in the NBA this season?
I don't know.
Not likely.
I doubt it.
Also, I think with Ryan Rollins is that because every team is so expensive right now, like he makes like $4 million and is a good player. So he should probably be very valuable to a lot of the contending teams. Like they want to just have a good player for this year that doesn't cost them. They can acquire with easy matching salaries. There's actually a fun thing is that right now the players are getting paid too much. Like they're in the CBA. It says the players get 50% of basketball revenue, but like the contracts are more than that. So like there's a rule where 10% of their money gets put in escrow, so they're not getting their full contracts. That's how expensive the league is right now.
They'll be all right.
Shout out to 2000s attire, because back to the chat told me. Hey man, did you have FUBUs?
No.
You had
FUBUs?
no FUBUs?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna ask if I had some Shaqs. I ain't had no Shaqs.
Yeah, I never had Shaqs either.
I did have a pair of FUBUs. I used to rock them Dadas too in like 02. And then when they came
feelers,
with
the feelers,
yeah,
definitely have some feelers.
When they when they had the spinners on the shoes, I had those. Yeah, see, I had some Dadas. I had some M1s. I had some
Iversons.
What? Of course, I had. So
Reebok.
We went to nationals in New Orleans one time, and I had on the fresh Iverson fit, the whole fit, shoes, the shorts, the whole shirt. But it had, the shirt that had the like, you could feel it where it like bumped up. Had that, had the Iverson headband on.
Yep.
I had a little throwback then, and we was in New Orleans for nationals. And we went to a little bayou tour. And I think I told y'all this story. I told some of y'all the story. We was feeding the alligators, was throwing them marshmallows. And one of the marshmallows didn't go far enough, so I went to go get it. But I didn't know that it was like so slippery. And so I slipped in the mud. And I slid all the way into the water. I was up to like my thigh in the water. And I obviously I got out of there so quick, but the alligators didn't even come for me. But the moral of the story, I wasn't even thinking about the alligators getting me. I fucked up my Iversons.
Your fit.
I had mud all on my shorts. My shoes was wet. I was pissed. I was like, they was like, oh my god, you could have got him alligator. Man, fuck them alligators. Look at my Iversons. So hell yeah.
I had the finger thing, finger sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Okay, one of those on the ring finger, right? Elbow sleeve.
Yeah.
Iversons, and here's the worst part: cornrows.
You had cornrows?
for one fucking day, and then they teased me so hard for it. My entire team was black, and I was the only non-black person on my team. So yeah, they were just like, it ain't quite right for you. So
yeah, I never did any of the sleeves though. Like I never did the arm sleeves, all that. I just did the head. I
had on my left arm.
I definitely got the arm sleeve. Shout out to AI for making it. Hey, y'all don't remember like back in the day, because so Russ and KD and Kobe were very important to the sleeve game as well. Because here's why: Russ and KD started wearing the ones on the legs that like stop that go down to the, and people wasn't really like, I was like, whoa, when we start doing that, but it looked dope. It looked dope as hell. And then Kobe in 08 came with the little short sleeve.
Yeah,
we hadn't seen that yet. We had not seen the little short sleeve yet.
Don't forget D-Wade
had one that it stopped right before the forearm.
Nah, but D-Wade
behind the elbow.
D-Wade came with the undershirts with the padding in them.
Yup.
You remember those with the padding in them? Yeah, that had us feeling invincible. Yeah. yeah, D-Wade brought that out. I think it was D-Wade. Yeah, I'm sure it was D-Wade had that. Good times, man. Good times. Let me see. I got a couple more super chats. Unless y'all want to get to pocket watching. Y'all ready for that segment?
I actually have a topic because I've I've been up here a bunch of times, but I've never actually given my top 10 all time. So I think today's the day.
Incoming Draymond Green top 10.
Bro, Draymond Green is in his top 10, bro. I'm a
He's not.
out,
He's not.
No, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
He's not.
Okay.
Is he 11th?
No.
Go ahead. Let's hear it, Drago.
So for my top 10, I considered around 14 names. My 10th name is Kobe Bryant. My 9th name is Tim Duncan. My 8th name is Kevin Garnett. My 7th name is Hakeem Olajuwon. My 6th name is Steph Curry. 5 is Kareem. 4 Shaq. 3 Bill Russell. 2 Michael Jordan. Number 1 LeBron James.
No Hakeem, that's tough.
I said Hakeem.
No, he said Hakeem.
Oh, why'd you have Hakeem?
7.
Oh, so he was right between KG and Steph.
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. No Wilt. Damn, that's tough.
He was like right outside. I really like the peak, so I'm really considering them. But like, I'm just like the rest of the career. I'm just not high on the early years where he was like.
No,
So that's
I think it's an amazing
BS.
list.
I have never heard niggas under 65 hype Bill Russell until Mars started doing it, and now you niggas do it. On God, I have never heard Bill Russell for people that are 30 years and below put Bill Russell number 3 until Mars started doing
But this
it.
thing though, we're talking. See, my thing is I can understand. I can understand you having Russ. Like I can understand you having Bill Russell. My only thing is I don't understand you having Bill Russell in there and not having guys like Wilt and Jerry West in your top 10 as well. So that for those, I don't rank those guys in my top 10. Like if I do a top 10, I won't have Wilt, I won't have Bill Russell, I won't have Oscar, I won't have Jerry, I won't have any of those guys. Like as far back as I'm going is pretty much Kareem, and so for those, like, because for me it's like I can't have Wilt in my top 10 and not have Bill Russell. I can't have Bill Russell in my top 10 and not have Wilt, Jerry. Like so I'm kind of with you on this one. We'll talk. I don't understand having Bill Russell when I don't understand having Bill Russell number 3 and not having Wilt on your list at all. That doesn't make sense.
I think Wilt's getting underrated by the Bill Russell community.
Thanks a lot, Mars.
I've been quite high on Wilt for like the last year and a half. I think.
Mars, I hope you're happy, Mars. I hope you're happy.
Yeah, I think Wilt's getting underrated by the people who have Bill Russell high. I think tend to underrate Wilt.
I think he was like him and Kobe was like my 11th, 10th, and Magic. I'm flipping them all the time. So like his peak.
Have Magic top 10.
No, I didn't have.
Did you have Larry Bird?
Yeah, they were the 2 missing. Magic and Birds. Magic, Birds, Wilt were like the 3 big names missing. I would say KD is a big name missing as well. Jerry West.
Yeah,
but yeah, Magic and Bird.
Also, and this one is Mars. You're very impactful. I don't know if you know this. You are very impactful. This KG shit also Mars. It's Mars. I'm saying Mars. KG at number 7 is a Mars thing.
I'm gonna
be on it.
Let me defend it. It's me talking. He's talking about me. So
I feel like if you watch KG, you're gonna think he top 10 or borderline. Like,
I mean,
I don't even think that's a me thing. Just watch him play. You're gonna be like, oh,
Mars was not the first person to do this. Like, Thinking Basketball did this before Mars was on PC.
Oh, he's another one that harmed the basketball community. Facts. You're right.
But like, Mars was not the first one.
Like, I don't take Real Talk just blames me for things that he disagrees with that he knows I believe in. That's what he just blames me. If other people believe in something close to what I believe in, and Real Talk is like passionately against it, he'll blame me. Steve Nash, my fault. Bill Russell, my fault. KG, my fault. Ginobili, my fault. Like,
I'm definitely blaming you for Bill Russell and Steve Nash. Absolutely.
I don't think the Bill Russell stuff is on me personally, but nor the Steve Nash stuff, in my opinion. But
like
KG, I think KG stands for himself. I think KG stands on his own team.
KG should stand for himself, but a lot of people, and Drago, this isn't directed at you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying a lot of people don't know. Mars, like, let's just be honest, bro. A lot of these people that are so high on these dudes really don't know. A lot of these people haven't watched Steve Nash. You know what I'm saying? They've seen a couple of Kevin Garnett games. They wasn't watching. And
Why
Bill
do you have Bill
Russell?
Russell
And Bill
number three?
Russell?
Yeah, exactly.
Mars,
Why do you have
Bill
Bill Russell
Russell.
number three?
How many of these people nowadays that are so high on Bill Russell really know about Bill Russell?
Yeah, I'm also after this series, I'm probably gonna be done with the ranking of the 60s again. I stopped it for a while and then did just like post merger or 3.9. I'm probably gonna go back to that. I think it's easier.
KG don't need no help. All you gotta do is watch KG. Like if you watch KG, he doesn't need any Mars pride.
I agree.
But
I think the reason why people don't acknowledge his real top 10 cases is because they don't watch him. In my opinion.
So
no, but I also think it's the verbiage that start like I watched Kevin Garnett, but you come up here and people that like KG, y'all come up here and y'all talk so glowingly about the things that he does well, which he does absolutely, but then it almost paints him as like this damn near perfect basketball player. And when I watch him, I know he's not. There were real issues scoring the basketball at times. Real issues. There's like that, making it up.
I mean, I've laid these things out before in my spiel.
I know, but I'm.
But
so if these
to
people
me,
are really Mars minions, I mean, they would also acknowledge the things I've said about in that regard. No,
but
I bring that up all the time about KG's limitations as an offensive player.
I feel you on that though. Real talk, like there was definitely times where it was hard to score the ball, but to me, I just look at that as just part of the game. Like, sometimes that shit ain't going in.
Yeah, but to me that it maybe is
everybody goes through
that. Yeah, no, it is, but like maybe it's more so because of the context of his team and because he's a number one. That like to me, that's more of a knock on him when I watch him than some of you all. Like maybe if he is slotted correctly and there's another scorer on his team, it maybe passes off a bit differently for me. But at times those are real things. But I want you to explain why you have Bill Russell number 3. Please let me know.
I have Bill Russell number 3. How I did it is only relative to error. There's no what would you do today. It's only what you did in your time, and that's how I always kind of try to look at it.
Only relative to error, and you don't have Wilt.
But like I
think Wilt slept on. I told you.
I think Wilt in 67 Wilt is better than any Bill Russell year, but the surrounding years where Wilt was kind of bullshitting, just doing kind of like his more stat chasing, is what dragged it down for me. I will acknowledge it's very hard to find video of like 62 Wilt, so it's not the most informed people. Opinion, which is also why I considered not doing, like, just not taking the 60s guys out like Ox did. But I was like, okay, everyone's doing it. So what I'm trying to say here is with Bill Russell is like his defensive impact. Whenever I watch him, it is so unique and so like outstanding in that era, even compared to when I watch Wilt. Like it is so outstanding. Like I think it's the 62 game.
How many games of that era?
The 30-40 game? Is that the 30-40?
Wait. How many? Because you say relative to era. How many games of that era have you watched? How many Bill Russell games?
Bill Russell or in general?
Both. Relative to that era. How many games have you watched in that era?
I think I found 5 Bill Russell games. Again, like I was almost considering not ranking them for that reason, but I chose to based on.
So Bill Russell's number 3 for you off 5 games.
But that just gives him a wide range, right? Like his mean is still the same. He could be even higher or he could be very low.
But I'm saying for you have Bill Russell ranked number 3 off 5 games that you watched.
But that also means
Max just sent a super chat about that as well. I wish we could actually bring it up.
Which is also like I did consider not ranking him. And if I feel like okay, I'm too uncertain.
Oh, thank you. Mad Max Sport said, I think it's unfair to rank somebody you've seen 5 games of versus somebody you've seen a whole career. It gets to a point where you're just reading out Basketball Reference. Talk about what you watched live. Now, I don't agree with the what you watched live part, but this is why I'm probably going to be done ranking 60s pre 3.9.
What you watched live.
At the end of the day, like the regular season sample of these 60s players just doesn't really exist.
It's so small.
Wilt has a lot of games. You can find a lot of Wilt regular season games because I think he broke the most records. So a lot of documentation of
and
him.
consequently enough, there's a few Jerry ones out there.
Yeah, but some of that is just like by virtue of proximity as well. But the regular season, the regular
and in the
season
70s,
games, the
more than
regular
the
season games of the 60s is just very hard to find. So I'm probably just gonna leave them. Like, I have my opinions of what I have watched, but I do agree. Like the samples are so small that it can go both ways. Like you might just have a bad sample of Elgin Baylor games, and now you think Elgin Baylor is not that good, and then you might have a really great sample of Bill Russell, and now you think he's the GOAT. So like I'm probably after this. So what is it? 3 more weeks left of my series? 4 more weeks? I'm probably gonna be done ranking, like grouping them together with the more modern players. Like I still have my opinion on Bill Russell. I still believe his impact is his impact. But in terms of just ranking them and compared to like how many games I've seen of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, I do think it gets to a point where it is unfair. And they're getting a lot more benefit of the doubt when it comes time to fill the gaps. Like we don't know what Bill Russell was doing.
It's the benefit of the doubt, and relative to era for them, relative to era. So he gets boosted up because he's operating in a far inferior level of basketball. That makes no sense to me. Yeah. So because just like to me, the Michael Jordan scoring thing to me makes no sense when we say, well, Michael Jordan didn't need to shoot threes in his time. Yeah, I mean, cool, but that also means he gets to be worse and still be better because the era in which he's operating is worse. It doesn't make sense to me. The only reason why I have even gone back to what the only reason why I watch old niggas is for agenda purposes. I'll be transparent with y'all. The only reason why I have went back and found every single Jerry West game I could is to say he's better than Magic Johnson. I'll be 1,000%.
I think we knew that, but thanks for acknowledging.
But like to me, that relative to era stuff is like I'm always going to be more so skill set than anything else, regardless of a relative to era. Like, don't tell me Michael Jordan, if I bring up Kevin Durant and his ability to hit threes in his time, but you're like, well, Michael didn't need to shoot threes in his time. That still doesn't take away the fact that Kevin Durant is far superior on the space of the court. That's still there. Like that still is a thing that he's better at.
You optimize your skill set to win basketball games. You can't take that out, man. Like I'm not taxing Larry Bird for not taking enough threes when he didn't have to take those threes. Once again,
I think he had to because he would have won more if he took more threes.
Once again, this is your perspective sitting in 2026, understanding how the game unfolded and the value of threes and the value of spacing and all that stuff. But that's not how those teams were constructed. Those teams in the 80s were constructed post out. So I don't very often hear, this guard is a very incomplete post player, or this wing is a very incomplete, undiversified post player. Those players back in the 80s, in my opinion, were very well developed from the inside out. So their games were built for the mid post, built to dominate that area closer to the basket, but also teams ran their entire offense through the post, whether it was a wing like Larry Bird or whether it was Magic Johnson or Kareem or whatever. Typically your offense started in and then it went out. So the fact that I can get whatever I want from 14 feet, why do I have to shoot so many threes?
But I agree. I get what you're saying.
But Kevin Durant also can get whatever he wants 14 feet in. That's the thing. And what I'm saying is also, to me, when we have these kind of conversations, it's the dismissing of what the newer generations have to do and be skilled at. Like, if you have Michael Jordan as the better scorer, there's a way to get there, right? But this is also the reason why I have a problem with when y'all production me to death, because then when I say I do think there are players that can go back to his time and replicate the production, that, like, what does that mean? Talk about his game. There are ways to get Michael Jordan to be the best scorer of all time. Yes, I agree. But don't dismiss the fact that Kevin Durant is in fact better at a whole area of the court. And if I were to say that Kevin Durant is a better scorer than Michael Jordan, I can still also simultaneously still think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I don't think those are two conflicting statements.
What I just want to say, like, to your point about Larry Bird not needing to shoot more free, it's like, I agree. Like, Larry Bird was great in his time and all that. I agree. But like, what if he had been like, because the first one to really break this was Steph in 16. Like when Steph took that many frees at that efficiency and from that deep, that just broke everything. Like if Larry Bird had did that in 85 and they won the championship instead of
losing, a coach to greenlight this. You can't just unilaterally just be like, okay, I'm taking 13 threes today. They'll be like, why? First of all, hang on, man. Look, we play to win. Okay, yes. You play to win. So if the game is 85-89, right, and we're grinding it out through the post, I need to figure out a way to exist in that world. I can't be thinking about, 25 years from now, people are going to discredit me because they're going to look back and say I took 3 threes per game instead of 9 threes per game.
Kobe because you say he's inefficient.
That's wait.
Efficiency has always been important. Hang on. Efficiency has always been important. Touch around the basket. If we go back through the principles of basketball, okay,
all Kobe did
there are certain
during
things
his era was win.
Okay,
that's all he did was win over and over and over and over.
This is just not true. Okay, so
it is true,
but it's
won
not.
5 championships in 10 years.
So all he did was
9
win.
years.
How much did he win in 97? 96, 97, 97, 98, 98, 99, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2012, 2013, 2014. Dude, it's not all he did was win.
During his prime, he won over and over and over again.
And Kobe is correctly identified as a great winner. You know who actually won and did nothing but win? Magic fucking Johnson. And all you do is disrespect him.
84?
Don't judge it off of that. You do. That's what I'm saying. 86? You judge it off that stupid shit. 89? I don't care that Michael Jordan was winning in a worse era of basketball. That shit doesn't mean anything to me. For real, for real.
Why is it worse?
If we talk about Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan to me is, if he's the GOAT to you, it's because he is one of the best or the best combination of God-given ability plus immaculate talent and skill level. That to me is why he's the GOAT. Not because he has 6 championships when he was playing in an era that's one of the worst eras in NBA history, while also being on the best goddamn team during the time. So him winning 6 championships.
You can be loud and wrong. Don't give yourself a heart attack.
It's goddamn. I'm not because I'm cooking your dumb ass. So just because Michael Jordan is the best player in the league on the best team and he won doesn't make him the GOAT. It's the fact that he's the best God-given ability plus unreal skill and talent that makes him the GOAT. Not because he won. Niggas win that don't be that good.
Since 1980, name a player who has been the best player on an NBA champion 6 times. The best player on an NBA champion.
Proves how weak the era. Hey,
we're talking about Magic Johnson. I don't know why are we talking about Johnson.
I want y'all to know that. I want y'all to get this. This is to them, to dumb Michael Jordan fans. They think this proves how good Michael Jordan is.
Michael Jordan went.
He wasn't talking about Michael Jordan. He was talking about Magic Johnson.
Wait. Let me finish. To me, that proves how weak the goddamn era is. So this is what I'm saying. This nigga won 3 championships in a row, retired, played another sport, came back, and then was back on their ass and won 3 more times in a row. That to me proves their era isn't shit. That era ain't hitting on shit. A nigga can go play a whole nother sport, come back and win 3 more championships in a row.
Or he's just that good, real talk.
What are we talking about? No, it's not that. Bro. Because nobody can do that this era. Nobody can do that right now.
Nobody ain't shit. Magic Johnson ain't shit. LeBron.
Okay. Michael Jordan ain't shit. I never said that.
Larry Bird ain't shit.
Who said Larry Bird ain't shit? Who said that?
Real talk. Hold on. He's naming people of the era. He's just naming people of that era. That's what he's doing.
Penny ain't shit. Duncan ain't shit.
He didn't win with Larry. In Larry's era, he didn't win.
Shut your ass up. Like I let you talk.
He didn't win in the 80s. He didn't win in the 80s. So why are you bringing up Larry and Magic? He didn't win in the 80s. Dumbass.
Why are you calling me dumbass? You dumbass.
He did beat Magic
like
that
calm
first
your ass
championship.
down. Like, why you gotta get so fucking disrespectful?
Once Kareem and them was gone. Once Kareem and them was gone,
and loud doesn't mean he's right.
All right,
Kareem and them was
hold
gone.
on. We can keep having the conversation. We don't got to get to.
This is how I talk when I get animated. Don't take it personal. I'll call anybody. I said dumbass. Drago a dumbass. Mars a dumbass. Chill a dumbass. Ron a dumbass. I don't care. Deal with it. We in the barbershop, nigga. So, hey, to me, again, Michael Jordan winning 3 in a row, coming back after playing a whole nother sport, proves how weak that area is. To Michael Jordan fans, they think that proves how good Michael Jordan is.
Okay. Please let me talk. Michael Jordan, in my opinion, is the best paint finishing guard in the NBA history.
Exactly.
Okay, hang on. He also happened to play in the era I believe is most synonymous with dominant centers, especially defensive centers. Dikembe Mutombo. That's why I don't care. I don't care how good Dikembe. Hang on, man. Fuck.
That's why
shit. Dikembe Mutombo.
No comp at his position. No comp.
Real talk. No could you please let Penn get his shit off?
Dikembe Mutombo, Shaquille O'Neal, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon. When we talk about centers, Swiper, please mute yourself, man. Like you got background noise to hell. It's really loud. It's really loud. Dikembe Mutombo, Hakeem Olajuwon, Alonzo Mourning, David Robinson. You are talking about some of the best defensive centers in NBA history, all playing at once, and we're talking about a guard who basically finished over all of them. Now, I do find it interesting that I looked at the screen during your entire rant, and you have looked down 12 times in the last 1 minute as I've talked, because you don't really care what I have to say. And that's okay, because what I have to say is absolutely an antithesis of your entire thesis that Michael Jordan cooked a weak era. Michael Jordan dominated during an era of peak physicality and peak paint protection. We talk about shooting. Oh, he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot. Well, you know what? You know what he went up against? He went up against grown men. He went up against an older league, and a league where the average player wasn't 24, 25, but rather 27, 28. He wasn't cooking an entire roster full of development players. There wasn't as much tanking. So the bottom teams weren't nearly as bad as some of the bottom teams today.
Mind you, the 90s, this is when expansion is also going in the league. Go ahead.
Expansion, yes, happened in 1994. Congratulations. Happened. Okay, so it happened twice, but there was a lot of dominance. So what I'm saying is, for a guard, for a Kobe or a Dwayne Wade or any one of these guys, for a Shea to go back, for a Steph Curry to go back, to replicate what Jordan did, I don't think you're fully understanding and appreciating the value of winning in the 90s. Because the way Michael did it, while being a great defender, how many offensive players do we see today that take the entire defensive side of the game off? Now, you could talk about Michael Jordan's defense being a little bit overrated, but you definitely put him as one of the greatest guard defenders of all time still. You could talk about him having a super team, but he didn't have to construct it in free agency. He didn't rig it. He built it by pushing his team every single day in practice to be as good and as great as they possibly could be. They say that Phil Jackson coached a great team. I agree. Phil deserves a ton of credit. But who was the player that they all feared? Who was the player that the 12th man feared when he fucked up in practice? Michael Jordan. That is the player that your GOAT, or one of your GOATs, Kobe Bryant, modeled his entire identity after. Mamba mentality might as well just be renamed Michael Jordan mentality.
What you're saying, you clearly don't even get my point. My point is that I think that Michael Jordan absolutely has a case to be the greatest player of all time. In fact, I think Michael Jordan has the best peak ever from 88 to 93. I think that's the best basketball player to have ever played NBA basketball. My point is, the argument for him being that isn't he won 6 championships, because that era was objectively not that good. To me, what you're outlining as far as the best players all being bigs, to me, helps my argument. You think that it proves yours. To me, it helps mine. No comp at his position. Just like we did. And for whatever reason, when we talk about the 90s era, and people get all in a tizzy about that, when like we acknowledge that about the 70s. We acknowledge it. There have been weak eras in basketball where they weren't that good, and it's fine. It's okay. It doesn't diminish whoever the best at the time was. Kareem was the best player in the 70s. Kareem, if you played in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, would be one of, if not the best player in the league. That's not the point. The point is that was a weak era basketball. It was, in my opinion. The 90s, in my opinion, when his most comp at the guard spot at the 2 was like Reggie Miller and like these niggas is
Clyde Drexler is an amazing basketball player. Mitch Richmond is a really good basketball player.
When we talk about, we just did the peaks. We just did the peaks of 2 guards.
Basketball's not played one-on-one, dog. It's not a one-on-one game.
How many? That's not the point. How many? But to me, what's more impressive in the 90s is Hakeem doing what he did on his playoff run to Shaq and David. That is more impressive, in my opinion, because he's cooking the elite of the elite at his position during the peak of his position's time. To me, that's more impressive. Not Michael Jordan and Scottie running a league where they're way ahead of their time. They're playing 6'6", 6'6", 6'9", all at the both guard and small forward position.
Who did Michael Jordan cook when he scored 63 points?
They have a small forward who can pass, lead a break. One of the best perimeter defenders at that time as well. He's scaling up and down the roster. He can play the 4, he can play the 1. To me, the Bulls are still some of the standard for modern day basketball. They were ahead of their time. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, in my opinion, were ahead of their time. But again, that doesn't diminish the players that they are. But we can acknowledge that the 90s wasn't the best. Okay, let me ask you this like this, Penn. For the best comp for Michael Jordan to play in all of history, you think the 90s would be his best comp?
No.
See,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But hang on.
That's all I'm saying.
But that's not how this works, man. Like you're completely missing like how star players are guarded when you're talking about like, oh, guards or comp. If I'm a guard, right, I'm looking at also the rules. Okay. So you're completely removing the rules. I would love to watch Michael Jordan today, okay, do everything Shea is doing, but 2 times better, and finish over the rim. He's just as good a shooter.
We do have to get
a way better passer, a way better defender, and he finishes over the rim. Everything Shea is doing right now, Michael can do better, way better. Everything Kobe Bryant did, Michael does better. There's nothing you can say in Kobe Bryant's game, oh, Kobe was better at that, other than maybe 3-point shooting. And again, it's a developable skill. It's something that if you put enough time, put enough reps, people do become better 3-point shooters. We've seen Aaron Gordon do it. My point is actually quite simple. If I just finish up my point here. The way Michael is being guarded.
Y'all stop breathing in the mic.
That's
whoever it is, keep going.
It's not me.
It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter who it is.
When Michael Jordan scored 63 points on the Boston Celtics, he did not cook the opposing shooting guard or the opposing small forward. He cooked the entire team. So it's not a matter of, okay, well, how good a player was Doug Christie or Penny Hardaway.
Talk about how much better defenses and complex defensive schemes are today. I've heard you say it. You say it.
Go ahead, Drago. Go ahead, Drago.
So this is one thing I don't understand here, because you're using these 6 championships in the 90s and like 6 for 6 in the 6 years because 95 he came back. Fair enough. Like you're talking about yesterday, you talked about joint probability and about how even if you're a 90% favorite, you're like in every series, you're like a 60%, 66% to win the championship. Like it seems like you're just ignoring that it requires a lot of luck, and that might just be what you're picking up in this 6-year sample. Like
never got to a game 7.
But yeah,
that's not luck. Like, that's dominance.
But you're saying like that's also joint probability, right? In 6 games, there's a lot of luck that goes, and you got to game 7s against.
Luck is still winning games in which you perform.
Because we're not just talking about the finals; we're talking about the whole series.
But that's not luck. We're talking. That's your team. That's your team holding you down.
Let me
But
finish.
I'm
You
saying,
said he never got to
but
game 7.
what I'm saying,
Then we're talking
Hawks,
about
is
the whole playoff run.
there are
That is
star
wrong.
players when they play bad, they didn't have a good enough team that moment, that year, that day to hold them up when they play bad, so they just lost.
Right.
There are games where Michael Jordan shoots awful and they still win. In the playoff, during the time where he's winning the championships.
Let me
But
ask
I
you.
would say though,
one
but real
player.
talk for guys like Mike, guys even like Kobe, there's guys who can shoot bad and still play good. That's the danger. That's the danger of Basketball Reference, where you can shoot good
That's
and play
true.
bad. You can shoot good and play bad. You can shoot bad and play good. Especially when you're the type of player that does rebound. When you're the type of player that does play defense. Especially when you're the type of player that plays defense and doesn't get a lot of steals or blocks. These stat sheets can be your enemy in those instances. So that's why it's so important to watch basketball. Swiper, what's going on, bro?
Can you fine gentlemen hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, it's talking to my headphones. Sorry, I'm real talk. I've been at Baylor for 40 minutes. I'm already in the dean's office. So just want y'all to know. I'm just, but shout out
You in trouble?
to Baylor. No. I said, hey, Dean, I need to work. My friends are here. Ox, I was not able to be a part of the show earlier. And the dean said, you know what? I said, you have a classroom open. And let me tell you how good people are at Baylor. The dean said, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just use my office. Literally just walk by. Hey, I haven't seen you in years. So shout out. But no, I walked into this conversation. Y'all were in a full argument. Can I ask where the pretext of the conversation was, Ben? What y'all argue about?
Basically, I don't think
let's not go backwards.
It's not, yeah.
Because none of us are the enemy of progress. We want to move forward.
Yeah.
We want to move forward. Swapper, we are actually in the super chat segment of the show, which we've been reading super chats all day because, we are men of the people and we love the chat. But before we get back to these super chat Swapper, is there anything going on in the basketball world maybe that you want to speak on? Maybe you want to...
two big things. James Harden got another deal.
Not that.
Another player option with $30 million through his age 39 season, which is incredible.
Is there anything else, Swiper?
Yep. Serbia played versus France yesterday. And in that game, it was a really good game.
Is there anything you want to address in the NBA?
But to be fair, Guterres played well. Armanovic played well. Like, it was a really good
always
game.
Plays well.
Friendly. He is a really good player.
Peyton Watson got traded to the Cavs. I'm sick and tired.
Milutinov's also really good international. I don't know if he'd be a good pro, but he's a good player. But yeah, Peyton Watson got traded to the Cavs for, I think, not a great deal personally. But shout out to Peyton Watson. Reached out to his manager. They were like, hey, good, shouts to you. Obviously got a nice little deal. But I hope he thrives in Cleveland. I mean, obviously, that's sad to see him go for sure. But
what would you have paid him if you were running? If you were signing the checks, what would you have paid him? You would have paid him that, but what would you have paid him more? Would you have paid him Christian Brown money? Would you pay him 22?
No, we were having discussions on the show on Locked On multiple times. It was going to be anywhere between 19 and 22. Is the number that we had settled at, basically, for the most part.
He got 17 though, didn't he?
No, he got 22.
Oh fuck, my bad. Right, 85.
22. Yeah, 22. But it was good for him. Like, think about it. To go from a story standpoint, Ox, you knew who he was because he's in Cali, and he was a great high school player. And then he averaged 3 points a game at UCLA. He was the only player ever to be drafted in the first round, averaging less than 3 points a game ever in the first round. And then to turn yourself into a, $88 million a year player, which full year for 4 years is incredible. That's an incredible development story. So,
I mean, shout out to Peyton. I think it's great for him that he's getting his bread. I don't think he is who y'all think he is.
He needs time.
But I still think he's a really good basketball player. I was listening yesterday, listening to the show. I listened to about, I think, the first hour and a half, and I've definitely come to the conclusion that you guys are much higher on Peyton Watson than I am. But once again, I still think he can help a basketball team. So I think the Cavs made a good move. Absolutely. And I also, today, I do agree with you, Penn. I think Max Strus is better than him today. Now, what's going to happen in the next couple of years, I can't be sure about.
Swipey, do you think Max Strus is better than him?
I feel like it depends on what you need. Strus is a
next to a James Harden and a Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, Strus is a he's a higher ceiling player right now, or higher floor player rather, because Peyton is just not fully developed. But Peyton's a really good off-ball player, so that should work next to James Harden really well. That'd be his next step, obviously. And then him having Evan Mobley and Allen in the starting lineup should also help him defensively. But he's not a POA defender yet, but maybe he can get there. But his offensive game definitely has a very high ceiling as well. So I definitely project some star development for him in the future. I think he'll be an all-star one day.
Definitely.
With time.
Wow.
Shout out to Peyton Watson though. Happy he got that deal done. But let's get back to these super chats. We got one from T. T says, "Just call me T. My first name is Ruff." Laugh out loud. Shaq has the third most commercial ads ran in that time period. MJ, Ken Griffey Jr., Shaq. Shaq is second all time. That dude's still in them shits today. By the way, he also has track with Big.
Isn't it Torian?
It's Torian? T. It's T.
Or Torian. I mean, yeah.
Huh?
I always feel bad. I always feel bad for people who have like weird, like they think their first name is hard to pronounce, so they just want people to call them something else.
But you know, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the fact that you're getting cooked again. Shaq was so clearly one of the most marketable people to ever live.
Yeah, that's why his Walmart shoes, the Shaq brand shoes, were going off the charts. That's why Icy Hot was the biggest marketing deal in the world. Come on, man. Yes, he was the most marketable big, but that's like saying you were the
Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most marketed people ever to live.
That's because he doesn't say no to marketing, but that's not like.
So
he was not as marketable as Kobe. He was not as marketable as Michael. He was not as marketable.
Why was he marketed more than Kobe?
He was not.
Well, Kobe got derailed trying his marketing. To be fair, Kobe.
Yeah, and that's hey, Shaq. Well, be more like Shaq. Don't do that type of shit. Follow the big fella's lead.
Maybe Kobe Bryant should have, taken that home hardware sponsorship and, the Icy Hot sponsorship.
Well, maybe he should. I mean, maybe he should have. Shaq getting paid from Icy Hot.
And I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to be mad at me one day. I'm going to be on every commercial that you've ever seen in your life. From ABC drilling to, hey, real talk, them late 1 a.m. commercials you get for, are you having issues at home? And
are you a capitalist or are you a communist? Make up your mind.
No, I'm not. Wow. I want to. What? Huh? I want to make money. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it ethically, but I would like to make some money. Penn, you own multiple properties. I need to get like Penn. That's what I'm trying to do. I need commercial money to do that. Really?
No, Penn, you have to start getting more comfortable being challenged. You have to get more comfortable being wrong. It's a part of life, brother. It's a part of life.
I'll let you know the first time I'm wrong.
No, you don't got to let me know. I know when you're wrong.
Okay. Shaquille O'Neal is not more marketable than Kobe Bryant. If
but
Adidas had
still 100, marketed more,
and yet he made less. Did he not?
He was marketed more.
Garbage.
Marketed more, regardless of what you think. Mad Max Sports. I think it's unfair to. Oh, we did this already. Shout out to you, Max. Shadow, real talk. When Jay lost in 95, would you say it was because there was actually comp to your standards or Jay wasn't that good? Since last stream you didn't care, or the arguments that Jay was potentially rusty?
It was comp and it was him being rusty. He lost in the 90s. Also, if you go watch that series, you know what? Because then I'll be called, it'd be some more hate. Scottie Pippen played a damn good series in 96 against Orlando.
In 95 or 96?
96.
Okay. I had one thing I wondered when you said that yesterday. I don't get, why is it okay for MJ to be rusty, but if he had just sat on the couch and ate donuts for 4 months, then it wouldn't have been okay. Like it's he made the choice.
His father died. He was shot.
He was playing baseball. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
As a promise to his father.
There's a complete difference in sitting on the couch, not working out, being a bum during the offseason, coming back out of shape. That is not the same thing as playing baseball and then coming back and not being
the
as good.
choice to be rusty. Like it's Michael Jordan's own choice to not play basketball and come back.
Okay.
If you just stay playing basketball,
I can't stand like when people who really don't understand what happened try to.
Yeah, his father died and he wanted to play baseball. I get that, but that doesn't neglect what happened. Like LeBron James could have his daughter die, go into depression for 2 years, come back, and he would still be worse. Like we're just not all of a sudden.
But we would have a little bit of empathy for that. Like, look, we have empathy for Kobe Bryant, 2005. Knowing that, it's difficult to go do court cases and play basketball at the same time. We have an understanding.
Do we have empathy?
I have empathy. I certainly, I included 2002 to 2006 as peak Kobe Bryant, and I did not penalize him for missing the playoffs and all that stuff. I've often said 2006 Kobe is probably the best version of Kobe Bryant I've ever seen in my life.
Man, talk about grace. Good God.
That's not grace. What I'm saying is, like, we need to understand that extenuating circumstances happen. Magic Johnson was still an amazing player when he had to retire medically. Now, some people might say, well, who told him to get AIDS? But it's like, what does that have to do with the basketball player? Michael Jordan was the best basketball player in the world in 1993. His father was shot. That is a traumatic event that I have a lot of empathy for as someone who's lost both my parents, none as tragically as being shot. And he decided that he's done everything he can. He's dominated the sport for as long as he has. And he decided to go and try something challenging for himself because he's the ultimate competitor.
Did you have empathy for O.J. Simpson?
Why would I have empathy for O.J. Simpson? He murdered somebody. He
did not. He was found not guilty.
Sure.
So wait. So what's the difference between O.J. and Kobe?
Can we move? Can we?
I just want to get some clarity here. I'm sorry. I'm not blaming. Cool. I'm not. Look, I think both of them are innocent. They're both found innocent. I'm not trying to say that either one of them did something that they didn't do. I just want to know what is the difference between two men that got found innocent for two things.
Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. Murder conspiracy.
I'm not. No. Innocent
adultery.
is innocent.
Adultery.
Is that what he was on trial for? He was on trial for adultery?
That's not what he was on trial for.
No. We're not. I'm not going to. No. I'm curious to know. Real talk. I'm not here. I'm not here blaming anybody for anything. I'm not here accusing anybody of anything. I think these are two men.
I know you're not.
I think these are two men that got found not guilty for a crime. But two men that got found not guilty. Two innocent black men. Two innocent black men. Let me repeat myself. Two innocent black men. They're both innocent. So why do you have empathy for one and not the other? Like you weren't on the investigation team. You were on the jury. You weren't in the mix in either one of them. So why do you feel like you know more about one than the other? I'm just curious to know. Is it because you like one more than the other? I'm just curious. This is me just asking questions. I'm just trying to get educated.
Am I being accused of liking Kobe Bryant right now? Because
I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just curious. I thought you were a fan of intellectual curiosity.
But you're not being intellectually curious.
I'm not?
No,
okay.
You're not.
So you don't want to answer my question?
It's not about not wanting to answer your question. It's just I'm very, very aware of what you're doing. Which is being deliberately nasty. You're trying to compare a murder conspiracy in which the consensus opinion is he did it, but somehow there wasn't enough.
How was there consensus? See, here you go. You're talking about casuals again. No. Hold on, Drago. I don't need no help with this.
Who actually
you're talking about casuals. Casuals with these consensus things again. The facts are the facts. They both were found out. They were both innocent. So like, why is one getting more grace than another?
It is perfectly possible to be found not guilty in the court of law and still be guilty in the public eye.
Oh, okay? Public eye. Okay. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay,
so,
never mind. Never mind.
I think the average person, the average person, people with intellectual
the average person that average person that never went to the crime scene. that never did any investigating. The average person that just listened to word of mouth. I'm talking about.
It's not word of mouth. There was discovery.
I'm talking about court of law.
Those court documents were public, Ox.
I'm talking about
it was one
of
the
law.
most televised trials. These are two of the most publicly human, biggest marketed stars ever. So you don't have to be
court
a
of
fucking
public
genius.
opinion.
No. You don't have to be a fucking.
Gotcha. Public opinion. Gotcha.
This is not.
So T sent another super chat and said, "Swiper, when is that fitness YouTube channel coming?"
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Curiosity.
When is that YouTube channel coming, Swiper? We're waiting on that.
I probably will not make a fitness page because that sounds like a lot of work. But I will continue to post fitness content because people seem to enjoy like getting extra opinions and motivations. I will say I'm running a 5K here soon. I've been running 2 to 3 miles a day. Not right now because I'm in Texas. It's 105 degrees out here right now. But
although heat ain't never hurt nobody.
Yeah, but like it's like an adjustment.
It actually has though.
Man, I was just in California in that 109. Well, we love that heat.
Were you were outside?
Absolutely.
You're taller.
I'm a triple digit baby. I grew up in that.
But you're closer to the sun than we are. So, you might, what I mean, it might have affected you a little bit different. But I'm bald too, so that steak is sizzling.
That's dangerous.
And saying Houston, it'd be 100 something, and it's humid. It's humid as hell too.
Yeah, that's why you niggas stink down there. So Swiper, if you go outside in the desert, could I fry an egg on your head?
No, that probably would hurt.
All right. Okay. Let's keep getting to these super chats.
Can I say something quick and then I'm done?
Absolutely, Drago, go ahead.
I just wanted to say I don't understand this because when it was Derrick Rose, it was like if bullshit. But now when it's Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson having an unfortunate event happen to them, it's not. It's if he hadn't retired, he would have been awesome in '95. Or if Magic Johnson hadn't retired, he would have played great for 4 years. But like other players don't get that same luxury from you. Like I don't understand like that.
Yeah, because Derrick Rose was unfortunate and Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson are different classes of players. They're different classes of winners, and we've seen more of those guys winning to project. You don't have to project as much. You see what I mean? Like let me put it this way. If Christopher Nolan, unfortunately, were to pass today, he's a filmmaker. He's one of the greatest filmmakers of all time already. We could assume, based on where he is in his career, that we were probably robbed of 3 to 4, 5, maybe masterpieces in the next 10 years because he's already made them. But if something horrible had happened to him after he made his first short film, you could not make that exact same comparison. So yeah, if Derrick Rose had gone and won 3 championships with the Bulls and then started suffering through injuries, you can make that comparison because there's not as much projection. When you see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 years of a player's career and they're robbed of like 2 in the middle or 3 at the end, there's not as much projection about what you missed. With Derrick Rose, it's nothing but hypotheticals.
Fellas, as much as I do love Christopher Nolan and his great films, we got to keep going with these super chats. Let's see. Small boxes. The 90s are the only era where a team can win 62 games and score 54 points in the finals.
Well, you got Dikembe Mutombo and Alonzo Mourning in the paint. It's hard to score.
They would get fried today.
Mabrek Murray. Mars ruined Wilt's credibility and then started hyping him, but that's his style. He's hedging FC.
Depending on what.
Yes, he did.
What is this, Connect 4 again?
Yes,
he do be doing. Hey, y'all starting to peep Mars. Mars talk somebody down. Everybody get to agreeing with him on talking down. Then he start hyping them back up. Then all of a sudden, niggas got KG 7th. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mars. Shout out.
Real talk, I don't think it's a good idea to expose Mars, bro.
What?
I'm just saying, you ever seen what happened to that dude that was finna testify against Boeing? I'm trying to tell you, bro. Let him stay asleep. See, you got this woke movement. Y'all better let that go. Let him stay asleep. Bro.
You know, one of the oldest tricks in the book is to have a mailing list of investors, right? You mail half of them and say, go sell Netflix. You mail half of them and say, go buy Netflix. Now, depending on which one got the right information, you feed into that. Once again, you split them. By the end of it, by 2 cycles, you got probably, like, if you had a mailing list of 10,000, you got 2,500 people who think you are God. Now you push it. So,
I got to read these super chats, bro. I got to read these super chats. I have to get these done, and I got to go. I'm sorry. I just don't want to leave with super chats read. So you decide. Do you want to teach us about hedging or read your super chats? All right, cool. So that dude said, did y'all hear the Wolves were sold today? A new owner today. Second time in 14 months. Who bought them?
I didn't know that. I didn't. I
think they got bought by another mark. It's crazy, man. We need to do an
What's
actual
going on with
episode
these
what's
professional teams right now, man? All the selling and buying and
because it's easy. Buying $4 billion worth of a team is like buying stocks that's guaranteed to increase by
big money, man.
23% in a year span. So real talk, do the math. If I can buy this team for 4,000 and I can sell it for 5 a year from now.
Y'all teaching investment classes today? Swipe a pin?
What's the question?
No, well, I'm really asking why are you selling, really? Because I understand.
So that's big money, bro. Gotta sell that.
I know, but I mean,
I was saying, I think
the bigger the sale gonna be.
I think James Dolan should sell personally, but whatever. I'm sorry, I don't want to cap for billionaires, but James Dolan, get that money. Hickory Dickory Do. Speaking of 2000, do y'all think Grant Hill was a top 3 player that year? Also, anyone that currently reminds you of his game?
Cade. Scotty.
That's actually
little
the
bit.
first name that came to my mind.
Really? That's fire. I like that. But you're higher on Grant than Cade though? Yeah. Me too.
97 to 2000, Grant was wow.
Grant was a bad dude.
Another guy that Michael faced.
2026 pin. He was whipping up shit in a kettle. What? I don't know what Brax is talking about.
We don't have time for this.
Okay.
We can move on.
Captown Hoops. Penn think he skipped B. I only need Jordan.
I didn't only need Jordan. I got Kawhi, D Wade. I got Bill Russell, and I got I got Bill Walton. I got Nikola Jokic. I got a great team.
Oh, shit, you got 3 J's. Mad Links. Real Talk has KD on a team. He can free flow. He averaged 40.
When his team lose, KD come into my team.
The great iSkill became a YouTube member. Shout out to you. Alan L. PC Freaky Friday never fails. Shout out to you, Alan, my main man. I remember the good old days when me and Alan was beefing.
That I said Michael Jordan was the best player to touch a basketball. Please, all the people in the
nobody heard that, real talk. Nobody heard it.
They're just going to hear that I said his era's weak. So
we don't have time to rehash this. We gotta
real
move
talk.
on.
Chat, Real Talk hates Michael Jordan. I want y'all to remember that. B Fader says what? Don't know what he's talking about exactly. He's been a member for 2 months though. Shout out to him. And don't forget, y'all, Real Talk hates Michael Jordan. He said it 3 times at least. Malik Stevenson been a member for 17 months. Y'all think the Wilt 53, 32, 14, 24, 11 really happened?
No.
Yes. Hell yeah, it happened. Yeah, you got that right, it happened. And then from Jalen King, 2605. How long has KD been better than Bron defensively?
4 years, 3 years.
Defensively? Ooh. Since 2018.
Okay.
Whoa, 2020. I lied. 2020. 21. There we go.
Okay. Well, look, y'all. We are done. All the super chats are read because the chat clears. You know you got a W host that's a man of the people. I'm going to take care of you. If you need more content, stick around because Swiper and Penn are actually going to teach you guys about how to invest, how to hedge your investments, how to do all of that. Buy, sell, buy for one, sell for two. They got you. Peace.
Peace.